we're just gonna jump right into it. So,
I ain't jumping anywhere.
everyone was kind of in town. You all kind of separated, did different things, blah 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 blah. The cleric, after talking to the toy maker, for a bit,
found out that he's in love with the toy maker.
Found out he's in love with the toy maker. He was, kinda, it seemed like it was like a planned encounter. Some guy, with stacks of wood that he was carrying intentionally walked into Sylvanism to kinda try to convince him to help him move the wood, but Sylvanism just went right on ahead, and then he tried to put a letter in his pocket without him noticing, but the cleric obviously noticed.
I was too sly.
Addressed the problem, and then he immediately ran away.
Like a true man.
Like a true man. The cleric then after ran after him, yelled with thaumaturgy, alerted the guards of his very loud presence, and was escorted to the burgomaster's mansion to be interrogated.
I imagine it was like the Jurassic Park T-Rex roar.
Yes,
I wish I could do that. It'd be amazing.
The ranger followed Vasily von Holtz to the coffin makers. Found nothing of great interest besides that the names were kind of exotic of his family members. But other than that, he came back, found his way to the burgomaster's mansion, where he ran into the cleric. And they found out he was a very distasteful man.
Gross looking.
The rogue and wizard settled some information buying and just magical item purchases from the stores, getting some like a cape that transforms into different types of cloaks. And the hag gave them a hag pin, gave the wizard some minor delivery quests, and some information on her sisters in Barovia. And then after the cleric and ranger kind of left the burgomaster's mansion, after the ranger groveled for a place to stay, and the cleric was interested in what he received. The cleric received a letter from Strahd himself, inviting him and the party to something called the Full Moon Banquet. And inside was a formal document that seemed to the cleric very reliable. It was a contract of non-aggression for that banquet, so it seems like Strahd would not attack, maim, or kill the party.
And I trust him. He's very trustworthy. Gave us wine.
Is he trustworthy? Because
He
Vasily
gave us
don't think
wine.
so.
That's all I need.
Wait, I missed that. Why would he not attack, kill, or maim
Because
us?
he gave us
What?
wine, and I believe he's an honorable man. That's it.
He wrote a formal agreement.
Oh yeah.
You would have to read it, but he did not show it to anyone. And we ended the group with them all kind of in the Blue Water Inn, talking, trying to rile up the rabble in there of how the burgomaster isn't treating them fairly. But we've been avoiding what Vasily has been doing. Vasily, before everything, he went to the Blue Water Inn, to its old watering hole, with Irina Ismark. And he decided that he would get rooms for everyone before, because he doesn't have enough place at his home to hold everyone. So Irina and Ismark are going to stay at his house. And when he arrived there, he found that there was a signs of a struggle in his younger brother's room. Not enough blood for the boy to be dead, but enough to show that there was a fight. And it's really coming to just dawn on you that within 10 years your family is gone. First your mother, then your father, and now your brother.
Mm-hmm.
And Vasily von Holtz told you that he would be by later today to talk to you.
Okay.
But it's been a solemn few hours for you, just sitting at home, prepping any day-to-day chores. But other than that, we ended the session with the ranger trying to start a revolution.
Oh boy. Oh, hey, wait. Before we go any further, I forgot to sell some of my items. Can we say I would have done that, or do I have to go back and actually sell them again if we ever go back to the
What
market?
items?
Like the silver and gold jewelry box, the ivory hairbrush, the gold ring.
If you
like
want to
that.
sell those for their set prices, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll-
go ahead.
We'll discuss this later.
Yeah,
Continue.
I'm also trying to thought.
Oh no. Oh yeah. The ranger was
Yes,
Staging a
making
coup.
revolution.
trying to
I
stage a
believe-
coup.
I believe was his.
You can't stage a coup speaking as loudly as he was.
And
but those are his words.
and he found out that Rictavio was his former mentor.
Whoa.
Slash lover.
No. Found out that Rictavio is Rudolph Van Richten in disguise, hiding out in the Blue Water Inn. And what you guys see, what the cleric sees, the rogue and the ranger, the rogue and the wizard are in their respective room right now.
We're in the same room.
You guys came out. They're in like the tap room, the general open room to the inn where everyone's drinking. And so what you guys are going to see is is Rictavio, this carnival master, say a little bit louder as he's kind of whispering to Zolotov, this old man. You actually don't know it's him. And he's going to say aloud, "Just an old man deep in his cups, don't worry too much." And he'll kind of, and he's gonna, whatever it seems like Rictavio's doing, he's kind of whispering to him, talking him down from whatever his rampant coup talk. Revolution.
Hashtag revolution.
But I'll hand it over to you guys.
Oh, very kind of you, Luke.
Yep.
So me and Victor are in our room. What did you just do?
It's a coup.
Coup?
At
Who's
coup
a
or
coup?
at Luke?
Oh, well, that's an old cartoon, I guess. You guys don't know.
Well,
Anyways, Samurai
I
Jack.
know.
Oh, yeah, I know.
that.
Yeah.
But I
Aku.
don't know who. Wait, what's that a reference to?
His name is Aku. It's from the cartoon Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Staging a
yeah,
coup.
I don't
Stage Naku,
remember
that's Aku. Anyways.
Oh. Oh, I hate that.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that so much.
So,
But
I guess Grayson
we,
and I are in
like-
our room.
is there a window in our room?
Hey, what?
I'm slightly
win-
confused.
is there
of
a
where we
window in our
stand
room?
right now without
I
think I'm lagging.
Yes. Yeah, you have a window.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to check.
It's a small window, right above the little
So yeah, I guess
desk in between your beds.
Would someone be able to fit into or out of it? Would we be able to?
If they broke it, yeah.
if we broke it, we'd be able to fit out of it.
Yeah, it'd be quite the
Am I
tight
lying, or
fit.
is that just you guys?
Just in case.
I think it might be just. I'm not sure.
We're two medium-sized beings, and I'm especially limber.
That's true. Grayson could with ease.
Well, I mean, if
I
it's
mean,
if it's a porthole, maybe not. Well, if it's a porthole, I probably still could. In fact,
well-
it's so small. I roundabout get advantage on going through that window. But so yeah, we're just up in our room, so I guess it's down to.
I'd
people
like
who know
to
what's going
start
on.
transcribing. Can I just? How long would it take to transcribe 3 spells?
Just
Uh,
prioritize.
based on, I'm pretty sure it's 2 hours per level.
Oh,
Okay.
and are we gonna start like a long rest here?
It's up to you guys.
I would like to rest here for a while. Could you use
What
if you're gonna
time is it
regain some
in
spell
game?
slots after? Yeah. Is the sun going down?
What time is it in game?
In game it is because it's nighttime. It's late in the day. It's about 8 to 9
Six-
p.m.
8 o'clock.
It's
Okay,
Could
almost
you use,
exactly
like,
8:37 p.m.
that's exactly what I'm looking
Wow.
for. I'm gonna transfer
Um,
3 spells for 6 hours and then go to
Can
sleep
you-
for a long rest.
Well, but wait, before that,
And
can
use
you
identify.
use identify on this?
I'm gonna use
page?
identify on this
Thank
pin.
you.
Okay, so the hag's pin.
Do I need to write this down? Or are you gonna send me stuff?
You're gonna have to write it down. The specifics of the hag's pin is it only does 1d4 damage plus dexterity. But if you kill or stab something that's been freshly killed, the soul is sucked into the pin. It's innately evil. It is innately evil.
The pin is evil?
Yes. That using that
So
pin.
is it sentient?
No. But whatever it's doing is evil. There is something
Well-
that is. It's not sentient. It is.
It's bad magic. Dark
It's
magic.
yeah. It's influenceable. Like the evil on it is.
Oof.
Can we convert this pin to good?
Well,
Oh.
no, I'm not necessarily adverse to evil. My master's philosophy: there should be balance between the forces of good and evil. So, I mean, any evil, as much as there is good,
Yeah, I don't really care that much about it being evil or good.
mine.
I'm neutral.
Remember, don't get a pesky
No,
thing
neutral.
like morals get in the way of your.
So I'm gonna transfer 3 spells and then get a long rest.
Alright, cleric,
Uh,
what are you gonna
Before
do?
I do that, I'd like to ice over the doors and windows.
Lock you guys. You're gonna lock yourself in there.
Just
Heck yes.
we're gonna lock everyone else out. That's what that is.
Okay.
And can I start fiddling around with the jeweler's tools?
Yes.
Just see if I can, like, glean some things, get some early learning in.
Yes, you can. Cleric, you see a carnival master talking down your buddy.
I'm honestly kind of confused where everything is at right now. Zolotov still making a stupid speech about staging a coup.
Yes. Well, he was stopped by the
This-
carnival master you were talking to earlier.
Zac Efron in carnival pants.
Wait, the carnival master, as in, I don't
Ottavio.
know this, but his boyfriend.
His mentor, his monster slaying mentor.
I heard it both ways. All right.
That's true.
What? Never heard about that both ways.
Oh, absolutely. I walk up. I guess, yeah, no, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna see. Don't call him my buddy yet. But we're gonna walk up and talk to him. I'm gonna walk up and just kind of. I want to listen to what they're talking about.
You were so against him.
I am against him. Undead animal.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
Nope.
Undead animal.
Oh, you're not gonna do. Oh, well, they're gonna stop talking if you're not trying to be sneaky. So, like, as you're walking up to them, they'll just stop talking, and it's bickery. They're bickering.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say, well, I see you two know each other.
We-
silence happen.
You'll say that, and Rictavio will say, I've met him on my travels before. We had a run-in at Darkon, and it was quite unfortunate. And he'll shoot Zolotov like a icy glare. And you can assume that he knows that this old man is Zolotov, so. Just
Well.
how the conversation is flowing.
Well, it must have been one heck of an incident that you actually recognize this guy, even though he's in a completely separate body. So
Well-
Suspicious cleric. You know you done it when the cleric's suspicious.
I'm very familiar with what forms he likes to portray. He was quite the act in my carnival.
Right. Can I roll to? Do I notice that he's being shady as heck, or
Do you
I
want to
have
roll
answer
insight
that?
to see if he's lying?
Jeremy,
Do-
your insight rolls are notoriously horrible.
Tumnus's
do it.
insight rolls are notorious. Oh well, I guess these are too. It carried over. Hold up. I got an 8.
Are you using the same dice? Burn those dice.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
He seems like he's not lying. Seems like they previously known each other. They had a run-in at Darkon, and
Well, no. I mean, I knew that wasn't a lie.
and
I mean,
they
literally just
served
by
as
his-
and they were in a carnival together apparently.
All right. I could have rolled a 1 and realized before I even rolled anything that they're still shady. That may all be true. Still shady though.
I
Just-
guess, yeah.
Well, I guess if I'm gonna say, well, if that's it, and you two are done bickering, I'm gonna take Zolotov. We're gonna dip out.
Okay.
Keep my eye on him.
Just a question: how long does it take to make normal water holy water?
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what we used last time, but the spell is ceremony, and that's an hour, so it's actually an hour. I didn't
It's a
actually
ritual?
know. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I've seen Supernatural. All they do is drop a crucifix in the water.
And boom, it happened.
That's true.
Vasily,
Cool.
what are you? Vasily, you were back at home.
But I'm gonna
Mhm.
take Zolotov up to Salazar and
Yeah, you try to open the door. Why is this door not opening? Okay,
I'm
let's
drawing my moves immediately.
let's move to Vasily.
Let's roll initiative.
with that door.
Vasily, what how are you been doing?
I don't know. How have I been doing? That's a good question.
Bad.
Bad, and why is
wow.
that? I've just been getting rooms for everyone, right?
Yeah, you got rooms for everyone. You're back home. But also you're
Oh yeah, my
Brothers.
brother. That's right.
yeah.
Now, was I a big fan of my little brother? Like, was I protective over him and stuff?
Yeah, you were close. You guys, since your mom disappeared, Darzan's always been, you've always been close with your family. It's just kind of your guys, your culture.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
not really bitter against him at all.
Do I remember what my brother was up to the last time I saw him? Like, was he trying to take in the family business, or what was he doing?
Yeah, he was practicing being a smithy hand before you left on your business, and there was some, rivalry that he'd be better than you and that sort of thing, but nothing out of the ordinary. If you want to try to investigate,
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll investigate the crime scene.
investigate the crimes.
Oh yes. So what do I got for investigation? I've got poop, but we'll see how it goes. So I got a 19 on investigation.
Okay, so there definitely is not enough blood for Darzan to be dead, but wounded. And it looks like this has happened the dried blood, it shows a lot. It's brown, so it's
It happened a while ago.
2 to 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And you could see that whoever attacked him, it seems like there was probably 2 attackers. And if you want to get into like the blood splatter analysis, it definitely wasn't a bludgeoning weapon or a piercing. It was definitely a slashing weapon. On just how the blood is just splattered around, because if it was a piercing, it would have just pooled on the ground.
Can I tell based on how the splatter is whether it's claws or whether it's a sword of some kind?
It's so the splatter is very wide, so it would make sense that it's claws.
Okay, so he's probably attacked by vampires or by werewolves or by wolves, but if it's 2 attackers, it probably wouldn't be wolves. So I'm gonna go with vampires, since Strahd's been a big pain in my ass recently.
Very true.
Okay. So I'll try to find the party and see if they can help me out with any of that.
So you're gonna leave Arena and Eastmark at the house, I'd assume, or do you want to bring them along?
Will they be okay by themselves?
Yeah. Eastmark will say that he has it. And the weirder thing is that since Arena has gotten to town, she's getting like whenever she is drawing in her sketchbook or drawing something with her charcoals, she is always seemingly, she's getting a, for some reason she keeps going on about this headache that she's getting, and she
God damn it, Arena.
She keeps drawing the same thing, and it ends up being a bald, clean-shaven man with a fiendish arm and a large axe.
Do I recognize this description from anywhere?
If you'd like to roll history.
I would like to roll history. I got a 14.
You recognize the face and the body. You don't recognize the fiendish arm. It is a man named Ezek Stratsny, and he is kind of the right-hand man of the burgomaster. You don't remember him having. He was mostly armless. He only had 1 arm, and he was just a rude dude that works for the burgomaster.
Okay. So the other arm, does it look like demonic in nature?
Yes.
Like the tattoos on it?
It's actually a fiendish arm. Like there's like it's like scales and covered with like fiendish flesh.
Okay. So it was probably this dude and some other dude, or maybe completely unrelated. I'm not entirely sure. That attacked my brother.
Maybe.
So yeah, I'll go seek out the party and see what they're doing.
So you're gonna go to the Blue Water Inn because you got some rooms from them earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna meet up with them. Cleric and Ranger, you guys are kind of shoving on this door. It's not opening. You tried opening it, and whatever.
I'm arming myself.
It's blocked off by something.
Fine. I roll initiative.
I roll initiative.
5. I think I lost to the door.
10. I got initiative over him. I go first. I stab through the door.
I stabbed through the door.
Roll attack roll with disadvantage.
Oof. Oh wow, those are both bad. What's my modifier for this? I can never remember. Where is it? It's 4.
You see a dagger just pop right out through the door. Do you want to yell anything?
Oh my god. What is going on? This is what I yell. What is going on?
Who goes there?
What do you mean who goes there? Do I sound like one of those Barovia?
Take the dagger out and look through the hole I just made.
You see,
I'm a 6-foot tall dragon. What do you mean goes there?
you see, the light reflecting off his armor, and you see a baffled cleric.
I wonder how a dragon could look so baffled.
It's very true. His eyebrows are raised.
I feel like that's some undertone racism.
Does he have eyebrows?
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Oh, his eyebrows are raised.
If they
All right,
weren't,
I'm gonna take my knife and like just crack open all the ice around the door.
I'm still asking him, like, as he's doing that, why is there ice around the door?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Hey, wizard, would you
I
like to
shut
hop
up.
in?
I shut up. I take it. Well,
I think he went to the
guess-
bathroom.
don't ask, don't tell.
No, I don't tell. For time's sake, the fighter will get there relatively quickly, and when you hop up the front of the staircase to their rooms, the Mardikovs wave at you as you pass by, and you kind of try to open up their room, and you can hear them talking from inside, and then you knock lightly and you try to open it, and then you get a as it's stuck for some reason.
The door's still stuck.
I'm
Our
gonna
door-
assume you guys
Stop.
iced it over after you uniced it over.
I mean, Gentry's not here. I don't know why he's not here.
I'm pretty sure that's something you guys would do.
But yeah, we would ice it over again.
Oh,
gonna look-
oh.
I'm gonna look through the peephole I made again. Password, please.
Yeah, we need a password.
Vasily, what's the password?
I don't know what the goddamn password is. What the hell?
Correct.
Correct.
Open the door again.
Stupid ass bullshit.
The password is there is no password.
Oh.
If anyone
even got the
fakes it,
second
they
part
get
right.
stabbed.
Hello, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been here the whole time. I've been like, yeah, no, why is nobody listening to me?
Yeah, right.
Wait, is Gentry here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here
Is
now.
he talking right now?
Yeah.
What?
Can you guys
Yes.
hear him? I can't hear him.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna
That's
take
your
out.
problem.
I asked a little bit ago, but I thought you were just ignoring me. I'd like to have a couple of my skeleton guys come out and keep an eye out
Okay, yeah.
for the room.
They
And
can
then-
rest inside the people I made through the door.
I'm gonna tell them if you exit, you do not re-enter until morning. I'm freezing over the entire room.
We're all stuck in here until wow. So
I'm
there's
gonna-
five
like,
people.
like
in two
either you're
beds.
out or you're in. We're not doing.
Do I have a
like,
bedroll?
Like we're not letting a
We're
cat
not. Yeah,
out.
Sure.
I'm gonna look Victor
You
right
have
in
a
the
bedroll.
eyes, and I'm gonna say the cold never bothered me anyway.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm gonna roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
So you're all in this cramped room. Before it ices over, just know there's only 2 beds.
Yeah, I don't have a bedroll, so I call bed 1. I already have my stuff all over it. Ha! Claim. This is like a hotel.
I kind of want to ask why you guys are icing the doors over anyway.
Listen, we ice over
If
every
anyone-
door that we have to sleep in because
If
assassins-
anyone comes for us
so many
in
assassins.
this town, so many assassins. At this
Maybe-
point, we're not willing to rest anywhere unless it's completely locked down.
All right, fair enough.
Cleric,
But-
this might be a great time to bring up a letter.
Yeah, I know
you
that's what I'm gonna
received.
do. That's what I'm gonna do. So I got. So I said, since we're all here now, Zolotov. Or I know he's not here. Wish he was though.
Yeah,
That wasn't a
Zol-
receipt.
Yes. He's here now.
Yeah. I do have a letter that came straight from Strahd, whatever his name is, and I think
Strahd
it might
von something.
Strahd von
Vitch.
something.
Vitch.
Zarovich.
Zarovich.
Zerovich.
It's 5 days, right? 5 days from now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whoa.
5 days from now we will be. He has invited us to his abode.
Wait, Strahd invited us to Strahd's castle in 5
Yes.
days.
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds like
LA.
the worst thing ever.
Um,
I'm saying that.
I
in
don't know what's
character and
worse,
out.
to deny
gonna
it or to just go. Because like if we deny it, he's just gonna.
That's true.
send
If we
1,000
deny it, he's gonna
assassins
kill us.
after
If we
us.
go, he's gonna send 1,000 assassins. So
Well, I mean,
either way,
if
we're
we
gonna
don't go,
die.
he's-
This is a death sentence.
He's already tried to kill us. But look, I
Well,
know.
do we know that they were from Strahd?
They were never. I don't think any of the assassins were specifically meant for us.
I think
That's
we
true,
could
they
deduce that they
were-
probably were though.
Well, no, but
Most of
every
them
time we got
were
attacked
the
by
girl,
assassins,
the
they were
girl.
going for arena. Yeah,
And Zolotov.
that's true.
Yeah, but
Well,
Zolotov he's made deals with literal the devil.
Zolotov
Yeah, I
isn't
don't-
worth anything, so you know.
He's not worth
Yikes.
anything, but at least
Yikes.
Yikes.
yeah, but at least but he looks like Strahd, so I think
Zolotov is in the room. Excuse you.
we
He'll be
know where
okay.
he's at.
He knows where he's at.
He knows his place.
Well,
I think we should go. He's seen look, I know we didn't really get off on the right foot, but I do believe he's an honorable man.
Do you want me to reread
wait,
it?
you think that Strahd is an honorable? Yes, I would like you to reread this.
You think Strahd is an honorable man? Yeah, reread it.
Oh, yeah, if you would want to take out your little Strahd puppet and reread it how you imagine
In
it.
Strahd
Absolutely.
voice. As
I'm
soon as you're done
practicing
with
my
that puppet,
ventriloquism.
as soon as you're done with that puppet, I want to stab it.
Yikes.
That's what it's our practice dummy. We practice our spells.
What if I bound his soul to it?
That would be amazing.
I definitely no. Silva would hate that. I would
Oh,
love it.
out of game, Jeremy would love it.
My friends, I bid you to join me at my full moon banquet. Know I am a creature of my word, and would like to discuss our future. Would it be your slaughter, surrender, or allegiance? To ease your fear, I wrote a formal document to distill your untrust in me. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival.
He never said our passage leaving would be a safe one.
Yeah.
If you would
Seems
like
like-
to,
Wait,
if you would like
Are we supposed to
to,
RSVP or
if you would
Oh,
like
we
can we just
to,
show up?
if you'd like to look at the,
Like to what?
it shows the date on which you should show up, which is 5 days from now. And if you'd like to look at the formal document, just roll an intelligence to just get a sense of if it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor, check it out.
I rolled an
Make sure
intelligence. I rolled an intelligence and I got a 20, not natural.
So here's
This
the
is
loopholes.
this is dealing devil.
So you get your little glasses on, you look over it like a lawyer, and the main problems that stick out to you, it has no mention of Ismark or Arena. It only specifically says the party as in you guys. And if you guys were to go, it looks totally okay to go if he is a lawful creature. And it seems it's almost binding like a Gesh spell. A Gesh spell is something that compulses you to do something. It's a when you
He's gonna do this out of honor.
and if it's actual, it's like
What, do
a
you see a
spell
literal
binding.
devil?
I mean, it's kind of up to you to decide. But the way there would be safe, the way back would be safe unless you stay over midnight, because it only seems to say for just that day. And so, if he really wanted to, 12:01, he could possibly kill you.
So, regardless of where we put our stance at, regardless if we say that we're enemies, friends, or
We have. Well, if we say we're enemies, then he's gonna kill us. If
no,
we say
well,
we're allied to him,
no, not if
then
Luke
we're
is,
gonna
not if
die.
Luke is being outright in what he's saying.
You
according to what Luke-
you truly believe that this is a lawful document. It is all rights.
According to
is-
what Luke is saying, even if we said that we weren't aligned with him, he wouldn't kill us until after
what's-
midnight that night.
But what's to stop anyone that he's like allied with to prevent
That covers it's
passage
covered.
leaving?
It covers his
covered.
castle and his house, like his household.
Yeah,
all
it
of his-
covers all his allies also.
Well, I don't think we should even think about entering if we don't have a backup plan. in case
A theoretical another loophole, if you guys are discussing it, would be the an enemy of his that kills you or tries to kill you. He would not be able to control.
Well, we would only get killed by an enemy of his if we aligned ourselves to him.
Well,
Well,
not if
or
not if the enemy
if they didn't know,
specifically.
That's true.
or they didn't know who we were. If we're in his castle having dinner with him, that looks bad to his enemies. We look like his friends.
I think we should go.
I think so
Um,
too.
I
I'm
think
okay
the
with-
more we know, the better.
I'm okay with going as long as we have a plan B.
We'll feed him
Or,
Zolotoff.
like, any way to just bounce out. Do you have any teleportation?
You're familiar with the castle somewhat, just the opening of the
Sure.
castle,
The
but
way-
When is the banquet?
5
5
days
days.
from now.
And
Yeah,
how
wait.
long would it take me to silver everyone's weapon using the tools in my house?
If you speed it up, it would take a week, like a business week, so 5
Oh
days.
goodness.
I would like to before
Well,
we
I
do
have
it.
a
I'm
silver
gonna. I would
sword,
like to
so,
talk
I
to the
mean, you didn't
green,
have to.
the hag, the green hag, and ask her because I still have like I think I've almost got 500 gold coins in credit with her still.
Would you like to do that in the
Um,
morning, or do you want to do that tonight?
Yeah, in the morning.
No, in the morning,
Morning,
and I'll
we-
ask her if she can get us like a teleportation, like tome or something. I don't know.
If there's anything we can go get within 5 days to get us like a gate or something to get us maybe into the ethereal plane while we like leave temporarily. I don't know. I'm my character's familiar with the layout of the castle, the way it's at least the beginning. I don't think I would be okay with this. I don't want to go back. It's
Actually,
awful.
I can
It's
cast,
traumatic.
I can cast minor illusion, and I could
Mhm.
just make replicas of us that he could totally see through immediately.
I think he could. Yeah, I was about to say like I can think he could definitely see
No,
through
he,
that.
he would
We're,
absolutely
like,
see
level-
through that.
Maybe
Yeah, but what if he could
That's the
see through it? Would it
point.
matter if we still showed up?
Well, I would still have to be within sight, so I would be the only one there.
yeah.
Can't like from a window or something casting. like,
What if we just make like
Hello?
balloons on
Hello?
strings, and then your minor walks in?
Yeah, I think that we can make a plan outside, or not outside a game, but like maybe next day or something. But I think that we all are just in agreement that we're gonna go.
Yeah, I think that'd be
I
fun.
mean,
What do you think, Vasily?
yeah, but
I'm extremely against this idea,
Oh,
but if we're in it as a party, I'm going to come with you guys because you're my friends. So
I
Aw.
don't trust him, but I do believe that he'll keep the contract at least.
I don't even trust him to do that, honestly.
The way
I
that
wanna
Luke is
die in that
describing
shit.
it is it's like it's a magically imbued.
I understand how Luke is describing it, but you don't know Strahd like I do.
It's true.
do I?
I don't know.
Strahd killed everyone without mercy.
wait,
That's
wait. But if
true.
you're the one who knows Strahd
But the way he
best,
operates
then
does seem
convince
like
us not to go.
a devil. Devils are like. Can I draw on my knowledge of devils and demons?
Is there any way that we could send a message back?
Because yeah. Wait, could we send a message to him somehow?
A
There's
message,
I think
message to who?
Strahd, can
Strahd.
you hear us at all times? Is he like Santa Claus?
I mean, you guys can assume as much as you want. Who knows? I mean,
I'm gonna
laying a information to one of his spies or something would be possibly easier. I don't know. You would have
We'll
to.
just
we
maybe
don't know who his spies are. They're spies. Is there?
let's maybe
Is there-
no, we could just
Is
shout
there
into
like
the
a
streets,
local-
who here like I have a message for Strahd,
True.
and then just
You could just go out
Say
into
the
the
message.
forest and start screaming at him.
yes, just start
Sounds like
screaming
a
at the
plan.
trees.
So you like to do that in public?
Yes.
No, in the trees. No one goes out in the trees.
I speak for the trees.
Ooh, the Lorax goes in the trees. Is there like a local library or like candlekeep kind of thing around here?
You'd have to go
Stairs.
ask around, but it doesn't
Like
seem
an-
like there's a public library.
Information source, private library maybe. Maybe we could take someone. No, it's
Luke, do
only
I
for the
remember
party.
when was the last time Strahd was seen in this place?
In Vlaki?
Yeah. Like, have I ever personally seen Strahd aside from what we've encountered as a
No,
party?
you've only heard boogeyman stories. You know what he looks like because it's just like ingrained in everyone's mind, and just seeing it art everywhere what he looks like.
I mean, what I guess I'm trying to say is,
Strahd has
would I
not been
know the best?
active for years.
What I'm trying to say is, would I know the best place to go looking for Strahd here in Vallaki, since I've lived here my entire life?
The best place to find Strahd would be Castle Ravenloft.
Well, yeah, of course, but
But Strahd, he doesn't really move much. He's kind of the king of the chessboard. Like, werewolves to the northwest and wolves everywhere, and just dark magic and people dying and disappearing every day. It's really just everyone just disappears and or dies, and it's all attributed to Strahd, even though they have no real connection. There's no way to prove it's him because they have no evidence it's him, and they don't know what he's doing because they don't know where he's at.
so no, I wouldn't have any idea where to find Strahd here in Vallaki. Okay, thank you.
Well, you said that you disagree with it. And honestly, I don't know any of these other people. So I think, logically, I should ask you what your opinion. What do you know about Strahd? Are you okay with even going out?
I'm extremely hesitant at best. At worst, I'm fearful and will not go. But that's at worst.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how my character would feel about this, because everyone I knew was killed there. And I've seen, well, I actually haven't seen directly everything you can do. What kind of beings were we fighting in the castle?
What happened is you guys didn't even fight vampires. You guys died at the gates in the courtyard when more than 20 gargoyles just came down and just slaughtered everyone. Gargoyles and these type of bats that have a human head and a bat body.
Are those demons?
They're if you had one, you could probably tell, but you do not know.
Just to be honest, I think that if Strahd wanted to kill us at any point, he could have and would have. I don't think that he has really made a great effort to murder us. I mean, maybe just like small efforts to murder us, but not great efforts, you know?
Well, this could be the great effort then. No.
Nah. I don't think that Luke's trying to mislead us with this whole like binding.
Don't think of it as Luke leading us, because Luke will lead us right into sheer death. He will not care.
Well, okay, so I don't think that the
DM is your worst enemy.
I don't think that. Yeah, I know. I don't think that
and
this
your best friend.
Whatever this contract is trying to lead us to death. I think it's just, I don't know.
You will force us to choose a side.
If you want, I could just go.
No.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I feel like it's
well, no. I mean, what's it gonna help if we all went? Because it's like, if we all go, then we have a chance of all of us dying. If because he could, if he wanted to kill us all, like 1v5, he could kill us 1v5. But if I go, we minimize our
1v like.
Because personally, you're the only one to gain from this interaction with him. Salazar's gonna suffer from PTSD and might jump over the table and stab him. Vasily just hates him off of principle alone. He's an undead abomination to me. All he has to do is offer that your wife is gonna become. All he has to do is offer you like hope that you'll see your wife again, and you just.
And Zolotov is scared about meeting his father.
Are you saying this in game, or are you just saying that out loud?
I want to say it out loud, but don't. I'm just thinking.
Zolotov's scared.
I'm gonna offer that. I'm gonna say there's no reason for us all to die. I could just go. I'm neutral. I'm neutral in the land of Barovia. I don't care about any of these people or their wars.
He's too great of a force of evil.
I can just, I don't care. I mean, even if he is evil and wants to kill us all, it would be better for one to die. It's the only logical thing to do.
Well,
and that is where I stand. I stand on the side of logic.
Well, I'm going with you then, because I want to see what the inside of the castle looks like.
Can you roll for like PTSD like breakout?
Yeah, do I have to roll like disadvantage on like Constitution?
Who knows? Who knows?
And wisdom
Just-
checks. Ugh.
Just let me go.
I genuinely do feel like it's an all or nothing kind of package. I feel like if only you show up, he's definitely going to kill just you because no one else showed
If
up.
we all show up, he would literally just as easily be able to murder all of us.
Okay,
Well, yeah, but
who
he
does
said
have
he
a-
wouldn't.
Who here has a reason for him to kill you?
Me.
I do not. I'm literally neutral.
I
to
mean,
all
I
sides.
think there's
Guess he
only
really doesn't
one
care that
person that
much.
does, and I think that's
Salazar.
yeah.
Well,
Uh,
that's if he's petty enough. I feel like I didn't really make that much of an impact onto his, like,
I mean,
actual
right now
plans, so
I
it
feel
was
like
more
we're,
like just a brush off.
like as much as I don't want to see him because he's Strahd and I hate Strahd and I hate every essence of him. I feel like we're not big enough to be major threats to him at this point.
That's
true.
true. We're not. We're more just like little ants to him right now.
I think he's more just trying to gauge the situation we're in. And
And
who
I
we
want to
are.
do the same. I
What?
want as much information as possible.
What if we went and pretended to be like level 1, and like he underestimates us greatly, and then once we get,
because we're a whole level 4.
I mean, that's still better than a level 1. That's like a full
okay.
hero.
The difference between level 1 and level 4, I mean, we're kind of starting to get well known among the places we've been, but no one really outside of the places we've been knows who we are.
Yeah.
And I think Strahd's spies have relayed back to him that, hey, this group of adventurers is coming through here and stirring up some trouble where there
Oh.
wasn't trouble before.
Wait,
So maybe you
Maybe I
should
could.
check them out.
Has he seen me directly? Maybe I could disguise myself. so
He's
he
probably
doesn't
seen
know.
all of us directly or knows of our appearance through his spies.
Uh,
You'd probably be
maybe.
worse off going in with any sort of deception at all
Yeah.
than going in just as we are.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna say let's just figure it out tomorrow. I need to work on transcribing my
With the closing
Tomorrow,
with the
in a
closing of your guys' discussion, you guys are gonna hear two like spear butts hit the ground on the wooden floor outside your door, and you're gonna hear some guard's voice saying,
I knew it.
"Hark!
Oh,
Jumping out the window.
Sorry, guys.
we are here
I forgot to
to
mention.
take you to the Burgomasters."
Yeah, totally forgot to mention. That's why Zolthoffen here in the first place.
Wait a minute. What?
Well, so
Yeah.
wait, is the door still frozen over?
If you froze it over, yeah.
I did. I said it, but
Jumping out
my
the
mic
window.
wasn't working.
Actually, I'm crawling under the.
I'm
bed
gonna say
and
just a
transforming
minute.
just
Just
a minute. Can I use my
No one's home.
my jeweler's tools to cut like a person-sized hole into the window? Wait, I need to know. Is this a bad? It's a bad thing.
I'm gonna peer under while he's cutting and ask him,
Silva?
What are you doing?
You know what?
Why have you-
Actually, I was
Yeah.
totally prepared to reduce my size to about 1 foot tall and go out the window. But I think I'm just gonna go to the Burgomaster. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing
Wait, but you're not going to be able
afraid
to
of.
transfer your spells.
Wait, so why are you guys meeting with the Burgomaster?
Well,
Or is he meeting with
because,
you?
because
Silva,
freaking
explain.
Zolotov decided that he wanted to start a rebellion, and he
Oh.
No, Silva said he was doing this. What's happening?
Yeah, no, I totally forgot that the reason I'm here looking for you guys in the first place is because the Burgomaster sent Zolotov and I to come find you and bring you back so he could meet all of us. He's kind of a douche, but he's not.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So,
th-
he's not- so
this-
this isn't like he's gonna try to kill us.
Vasily,
No.
you're very
he
familiar with the crazy Burgomaster. So for the
Yeah,
past
I met him before.
for the past few years, he's been doing these crazy. Every week, there's some crazy festival or something, just to like distract people. But they've been getting increasingly insane as the years wear on. And
Like
he's-
insane, how so?
There's bloody wolf heads all over the town now,
Okay.
and
It's like legitimately insane.
yeah, he locks people up if they say anything bad about him. He's very brittle, but your dad kept a decent relationship since he made silver weapons, and he provided them to the town for free. So
Could we? I know he's not here, but have Zolotov change disguises so he doesn't think that was the old man because he was in an old man disguise when he was groveling to him and when he was staging a coup. So if he changed his disguise, it wouldn't be us. I don't think.
Yeah, but I think he would go out and ask
Question
where's all-
about what time? Has it been about an hour? Have I been transcribing spells for about 1 hour?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
if so, I
Yeah,
have
sure.
disguise self.
There you go.
And I'm going to say I'm gonna open the door, and we're gonna go where I'm gonna go wherever this guy wants me to go. And
Well,
then
don't make
I'm
make
gonna,
the big decision.
well, no, I'm gonna look at you
Yeah.
guys and say go away, like run if you're gonna
Go
run.
away.
Like, do you know the way? I'm gonna say run if you
Oh my
need to
gosh.
run, but I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna hide on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hide. Wait, do they know of all of us, or do they think it's just?
think
a
they-
party?
So he opens the door, and
No, I'm hiding under the
inside
bed.
inside this small little room that you're all packed into.
I'm disguised as a piece of wood with my
The
cape.
15 by 15 sized room, as you're all just kind of crowded in there. If you want to roll stealth because you're under the bed, you
Can I roll with
see
advantage.
if you get something, if you're allowed to roll with
I have
advantage.
I have the cape turned into like a piece of wood on the backboard.
Yeah. And there's 2 guards and a lumbering man.
Is it the same guards as before?
No. 2 different ones, and a lumbering man who has a fiendish arm, clean shaven, bald, dark eyes, with fur coat.
Great.
So wait, did we open the door? Because before
Yep.
we opened the door, I wanted to cast disguise self on myself.
What do you look like?
A lovely lady.
A very awkward.
You
Oh,
open
right.
you open the door. Yes, how may I help you?
No,
Well,
I
he's
don't
not
say
that
anything. I don't speak
charismatic.
anything because I know
Yes.
I'm not charismatic, so I'm just mute. I am a mute.
She's a
lady.
mute servant. And I got a 20 not natural on my stealth.
Seems like they're unaware of you.
So
Uh,
what do
and
they say? Because I'm not saying
the
anything.
the clean-shaven, larger man will say, "Is this everybody?"
I have minor
Yes.
illusion as a cantrip, which I can use to create sound. I'm going to create a lovely lady voice and say, "Yes, I do believe it is." Teehee.
Teehee.
It's like Gary Giggles in the Spy Kids 2 movie.
So, Vasily, there's bad blood between you and Isaac.
But how many people
Yeah,
are
the
in our
bald
party?
dude, right?
Yeah, you guys really never got along. He was he's just a bully. He was
How
a
many-
bully before he had the arm, and he looks like a bully now that he has the arm.
See, the man I'm interested in is not him, but his companion. I'd like to study his companion. Closer.
His guard friends.
Specific. Oh, I mean, how many guard friends are there?
2.
2. Okay. Well, never mind. I thought it was just him and some other guy.
No, there's 2 guards, and there's him, and he has like a little pin that kind of shows that he's in charge.
Yeah, he's a fucker.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of give him the stare down, you know.
The intimidation.
No. Yeah, just like an acknowledgement that I know he's there.
Mm.
So I say yes. That's it. Only 4 of us.
Well, let's get moving then. The burgomaster awaits your arrival.
Okay.
Oh my god.
See? And you
I want to
all
stealthily kind of trail behind them, like when they leave. I want to look out the window and kind of just keep a good distance away from them, but follow them.
So they're all watching with all the Barovians. Whenever you pass, they're all kind of watching with sorrowful glances, as it seems like you're walking to your doom. And Isaac, in passing, will make a remark to you, Vasily,
Hmm.
and he will say something along the lines of, "I heard what happened to your father. What a pity.
I'll respond back. Oh, did you hear what happened to my brother?
No, but he was a weakling anyway, so if he died, good riddance.
Oh, what a douche.
Ooh, am I hearing this? Am I
Yep.
in earshot
No.
of this? I'm
No.
just gonna go, "Mm."
Oh, he'll say it loudly and proudly.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna recast minor illusion so that doesn't go away.
So
Just saying.
you guys, he'll escort you guys if you don't want to do anything else. He'll escort you into the
I'm gonna shoulder check.
Burgomaster's
I'm gonna
mansion.
shoulder check the dude that was disrespecting Vasily as I walk.
Strength. It's a strength
22.
strength contest.
Oh
Let's see what
no,
he
this
does.
is not good.
Why don't you knock him?
He
knock
goes
him
through a wall.
He goes through the wall. You're a giant dragon.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
22. Wow.
I'm like not
You should
really.
have tackled
like-
him.
No, I'm not trying to hurt him, but I'm trying to let him know back
That's true.
off,
He
dude.
did say,
So,
he said he bumped his
When
shoulder.
you shoulder check him, he shoulder checks you right back, but you guys come to like a stalemate that you're both he's a slightly taller than you, but it seems like you're both like equally as strong.
Ooh,
Wait, he's slightly. How tall is this guy?
dude,
He's-
wait.
He's 6'4".
Wait, is it this
Whoa.
dude in the blue?
Yeah,
Did I just shoulder check the dude in the blue?
Yeah.
the clean shaven.
Oh, I totally thought it was
Oh,
some
God.
dude on the
Oh
side of
boy,
the
he's got
road.
nails. Nasty.
Alright.
You probably would shoulder check him too with that fiendish hand.
Oh, absolutely. But he was
It's just-
disrespecting Vasily. I ain't gonna let that happen.
He's got such
Basically, the
soft
only guy I
shoulders.
like on this team.
I'm gonna wink at one of the guards.
Oh,
Ooh.
very very seductive.
I also recast minor illusion. I gotta keep this up.
Wait, I think minor illusion lasts like 2 hours.
No, it lasts 1 hour, but it's a cantrip, so I can just cast it indefinitely.
So, you guys are escorted to the where the room you were previously in, Silverlithum, which was like a smoke parlor.
Is that have any windows connecting to the outside?
No,
If
it's a
you
smoke parlor without windows.
want to roll perception,
Oh boy. Where's perception? Perception. Got a 7.
you'll look around for some time as they walk in. You'll just kind of go around. There's windows all around the house. There's a lot of movement. And you're able to find them after some time as they get into mid conversation. And in your guys' conversation about the moon banquet, Zolotov says that he would probably want to go also.
Can I roll Arcana in the room to see if there's anybody has any magical energy?
No one else is in here except for Isaac and his 2 guards, and they're just watching you.
Can I roll
Can I
investigation?
try to sense the Burgomaster to see if he has any magical energy?
Well, he's not in there yet. 1 second. So this room, has padded chairs and couches that line the walls of this cozy carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the east wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear.
Hmm.
And
Can
so,
I
yeah,
roll,
go ahead.
Oh. Can I roll investigation to see if I can like read their lips? Kind of want to be like.
When
back
it
in
when
the
it when
shadows
it
to where
when
they-
it comes to that point, yeah, I'll tell you when you're able to find the window. And so, what happens is the burgomaster walks inside, and he has these 2 large black mastiffs, these 2 large dogs, and he has thinning hair with a really tangled mess in the back and just a long swivel in the front. And he's wearing like a full breastplate armor with his sword, so he looks like he's ready for battle, even though he's resting in his home.
Who is this?
This
The
is the
burgomaster.
burgomaster.
Oh, jeez. Can I roll Arcana on him?
Like I said, I think we need to rethink what Arcana does, because Arcana is not about
Yeah.
identifying. It's like the history of an object. Like it could possibly have this, because
I should be able to
Arcana's under
sense
history.
magical energy. Like if somebody
No.
has magical energy.
It's like if you use detect
Let me check
magic.
in the-
You would have to use detect magic to do that, not just a straight up Arcana check.
Okay. Well, then I'm pretty useless.
You're not
There goes that
useless. You're a
ability.
pretty woman.
It's fairly useless.
Don't listen to them.
Can I roll investigation?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for any skills and abilities that I might have. I don't think I have any.
I don't know.
I'm looking for anything interesting that the Burgomaster has.
He has his sword on his side, his highly ornate armor, and those large dogs who are holding eye contact and growling at you. But the guards will kind of guide you to the seats and the couches and set you down on the left side of the room while they all kind of go to the right, watching you. And the Burgomaster, yeah, you're staring down Isaac. And the Burgomaster is, Vasily, it's great to see you back in town. Will you be back at your father's work?
I might.
That'd be quite helpful with these wolves and werewolves. There's been stories of increased activity, and with the more men we lose, the more swords we lose.
No, I am more than aware. That is actually why I traveled towards home.
It's great to hear that you are back.
It is great to be back.
So are you with these others? And he'll mention towards the cleric and the ranger.
Traveling compatriots.
What happened to the wizard?
Not quite companions.
Well, and by this time you're here, Salazar, so you can try to read their lips. And
Should I roll investigation or just kind of like look?
you'll just look. You're familiar with the rules around here, Vasily, so make sure your traveling compatriots don't run amok. But as per usual, I have to look them over. I already dislike one of them, and he looks at the old man, who is Zolotov in hiding.
Ah, yes, I will definitely.
Groveling
make sure
wasn't
they do.
enough to earn his respect.
There is nothing to worry about, Burgomaster. I assure you. You have my word.
I'll keep you to it. I'll
I
have
expect you to.
guards posted. I heard you also brought 2 others into town.
2 others being.
Ismark the Lesser, and some unknown woman.
I
like
cannot
10 seconds.
confirm this.
For a second.
I'm not sure of their whereabouts. I apologize.
Are you sure? I heard that they went to your house.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I'll be sure to go home and make sure they are not.
Do you want to roll a deception?
Sure. I got a 22.
Okay. He buys it. For now.
Oh boy.
Well, I am interested to see this auburn-haired woman that my people tell me of.
Do I have auburn
Who has the
hair?
highest perception? No. I don't know. What is your womanly character? You're bald, so
No, she's
what
got
wig do you like to pop on?
Beautiful auburn hair. I turn
like,
around and I bat my eyes.
I'm right here.
Bat, bat, bat.
Roll charisma.
Roll
Roll performance. Roll
I
performance.
am not.
Let's
I'm
see
not
how.
saying
I know, but let's
anything.
see how attractive you are. Let's roll performance.
Oh,
No,
my
no,
gosh!
no.
With advantage.
I get to roll.
He
I get
disguises a
to roll
lovely lady.
Arcana because I cast a spell to make myself look beautiful.
It's still
No,
not
it's still a
Gentry.
show.
Making you feel all warm.
Oh great! This is.
Make
It'd be
them
more
feel
like
all warm and fuzzy inside.
It's like performance or something.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
performance?
I got performances for sure. Charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I got a 12. That was
Ooh,
after subtracting.
So you're like a 6.
I heard
That's
she
a-
was attractive.
Oh,
Is that what he just said to me?
Yeah.
I am at least a 9.
9 in looks with a
I
2 in
could say the same.
personality. Let's go.
I say the same about you when I came to this town.
I'm gonna say what am I gonna say?
before he says anything dumb, can I kind of like grab his arm? I kind of like squeeze it a bit, like, shut up. There's some Queen of Heart-esque stuff going on right now.
You actually you see something, Silverlithon, because you've been looking down Ezek this whole time. You see him give like a reaction. It doesn't really show much except for general interest when the burgomaster mentions a beautiful auburn-haired woman in town.
I think he's attracted to you, Gentry.
I'm going to actually use minor illusion to give myself just a little bit of a radiant glow.
Would you like to roll stealth? Because you are using a spell.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Stealthily use a spell. Or just use a spell.
Okay, I got a 17.
You're able to whisper it under your breath, hiding this spell.
I have a subtle glow.
Ooh, you're
She's
glowing.
pregnant.
Just lighting up the dark room. They can't see anymore.
The guards in Ezek all kind of look at you oddly, though, as you're glowing now.
I said a slight attractive glow. That was
Oh,
my
your
words.
skin is full
A
of
metaphor.
life.
Metaphor, like pregnancy glowing.
Pregnancy
She suddenly
glow.
become-
I would like to roll investigation on the room to see if there's any items that could have any magical importance. Like
Ooh.
anything that looks like it could have magical importance. Can items look like anything
Magical?
inscribed? Anything?
Nothing
looks
really.
old,
There's some pipes.
historical.
There's
I mean-
the old bear head. Nothing really that is known
Technically,
for being
if-
magical now.
If he describes using Arcana as in like recalling lore, as kind of like if he recognizes any magical, or is there anything like that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
there's-
just take that loss, Grayson. I'm getting nerfed.
J- oh,
So,
Diva. Oh, mercy.
Oh,
so as we agreed earlier, the old man will stay here, and he'll work for a short time for me for the 3 nights. You guys will be on your way now, and I'll wave you away, unless there is something you want.
Ooh, I like.
look at Zolotov.
I'm like
you
ma-
want to grovel again?
I'm like extreme mouthing to Victor. Magical items.
They don't know you're there.
I know.
I am gonna say, if has Strahd ever invited any of you to his house before?
The room is deathly quiet.
Teehee.
You're so
Oh,
funny.
konnichiwa.
I'm gonna just start gibberishing in a different language. I don't understand.
Are you saying
No, I'm joking. I'm not doing that.
someone has been invited by Strahd to a Castle Ravenloft?
No.
No, I was
All I'm
just
wondering if
imagining it.
anybody has ever seen the inside of his castle. Is it Victorian or is it modern?
What piques your
She's a
what
interior designer.
What kind of
What?
furniture? is
piques
there?
your interest in Castle Ravenloft?
I'm an interior designer. Come on.
I'm from France.
Have you ever seen
In-game.
Extreme Home Makeup? Yeah, I was 10
Uh, what piques my interest?
Because
I
the
just heard
answer
so-
is wrong. The stocks are always open for another.
I've heard
Oh,
so
God.
many things about this terrifying Strahd. I just wanted to know if he's as bad as everybody says he is.
He's bad.
At this point, I will speak up and say he is definitely as bad as everyone says he is.
That's the one thing they agree on.
There's no question about it. Strahd von Zarevich is the worst thing in Barovia.
Okay,
And the
you sound
only
pretty
way
bad.
for us to live with him and defend ourselves is to have a good
Burger
time
Master.
5 days from now at the Blazing Sun Festival. And you are invited. Attendance is required.
Well, what's the theme? The dress attire, if you will.
What's the theme?
Oh, crap.
I need to know what color.
Sunday,
Make my cape.
Sunday's best.
Okay.
And you saw that there's a bunch of banners and things around town that have large suns imprinted on them.
Yeah. As per usual for the festivals.
I'm not saying I would ever dream of missing one of your beautiful festivals. Now that I heard,
Don't even ask what would happen if you miss one.
Yeah, but in 5 days we also have the option to go see Strahd.
Well, see.
Well, don't tell him that.
I'm not telling him that. I just want to know what
See,
would happen if I
okay.
missed
What you do is you
that
make
was
an
kind of
appearance at the
obvious.
festival, and then you bid your adieu.
An
Well,
Irish
how far are we
goodbye.
away from Strahd? Can we make it there in a day?
Yeah.
We passed. We passed it like literally on the way in here.
There was
Yeah,
there
we
was
see the
a
drive.
there was a kind of an ominous time written on the letter. It said it's not, you don't know if it's an arrival date or something, but it just said it had the time and then it had the date of like when you should go, and then it kind of, and then it had the formal document. So
Best be punctual.
So you don't know if it's like you're supposed to arrive there or someone's coming to get you or anything really.
Actually, I wasn't technically invited to this festival, so I could scout out.
And technically, I don't
could get
look
it-
like what I look like now, so he has no idea who I am.
So
yeah, but he's
listen, what were
expecting
you
this
what,
to
what were
lovely
you gonna
lady.
what were you gonna say?
Oh. Well, I guess it'd be weird if I didn't finish the obvious statement now, so what would happen if one wanted to help set up for this beautiful affair?
I'm so
God.
glad you want to help the town. Most
You
foreigners
fucking
just
idiot.
most foreigners try to do something silly.
Silver,
Like-
rig it.
Well, I'm not most foreigners, and I kind of glance a look at the Blue Man crew.
You can help my wife and her friends as they are making decorations, or gather some thicket and wood for the.
I would love to
blazing
meet
sun.
her.
Yeah.
See, Silva, not only did you ask how to help for the party, you involuntarily signed yourself up to help for the party. So now we have to stay for at least a little bit of it, instead
Yeah,
of just making
but
an
now I
appearance in the
gotta
middle
in
of
with
town
his
and then
wife.
leaving.
So
Oh yeah, but it's. The
But we do
burger.
have the opportunity to make it burn to the ground.
dog.
The dog agrees.
The dog definitely. Yeah, but I have it in with his wife now.
So
I feel like this.
See, I have it in with his wife too. I've had it in his wife too.
Do you have a place where a woman could powder her nose?
they'll
Have you heard
take
of my Lord
you.
and Savior Bahamut?
They'll take you to the. He's gonna take you to his wife, so he'll grab one of his guards to send you there.
Is
On,
there-
on our way there, when they kind of present me at the door, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion again, just to keep the.
It
I-
hasn't been that long.
I'm
Can I
just
follow
I'm not
him around the
knowing
building?
knowing the situation. You're gonna be like, nope, you turn back into a dude. Now it's just you and her in the room alone. She's gonna scream, and now you're gonna die.
Ooh, you're gonna get
Gentry, I have
David.
not done
Wait,
that to
no,
you
what's his
yet.
name?
You gotta
Yeah.
chill out. You're being
You're
a
planning
paranoid.
on it.
I'm
You're
not.
planning on
I'm
it.
not
What
paranoid.
guard escorted me?
No, Gentry, that's some kind of shit I would do as a DM. I don't think Luke would do that.
Anyways,
I'm-
I'm
I'm-
re-upped.
I'm gonna follow Victor around. The,
You have to roll. You have to roll another stealth check.
I do.
Yeah, because you're trying to do these spells in secret. Are you not? Or no.
Yeah. So I do a stealth. It's a 20, not nat.
Right. Okay. So they don't notice. So they're only gonna escort the woman that they know about to meet the wife. They're gonna keep you there. And as Silverlitham tries to make a move, they're kind of Isak's gonna kind of walk in front of you.
So Isak is escorting me.
No, Isak's kind of keeping you in the room.
Oh, I thought you guys were escorting.
No, one of the guards is gonna escort Victor, the woman.
Victress.
Yeah, Victress. To the room across the hall. So straight down.
Victoria.
Straight down. And it's gonna open up, and you hear the chatter of female voices. As you open up the room, you think you made a mistake because now you're gonna have to talk to a bunch of women with your grand charisma.
I'm gonna say
So,
if they try to engage me, I'm gonna say I lost my voice. I can't speak for it.
And so when you walk inside, there's a chandelier of wrought iron fitted with wax candles that hang above a polished wooden dining table. A very large wooden dining table. It's like your parents' wooden dining table, actually. Around the table are seated 8 women of various age in comfortable high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes, drink tea, and devour cake. Like, devour cake.
Oh god.
While a 9th woman, well-dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about the decorations for the impending festival.
Can
And
I follow around it? Oh, sorry.
she looks, yeah, you can follow around if you want to. And you can see that she looks like the woman next to the Baron.
The burgomaster.
Yeah, the Burgomaster. And she'll stop and she'll say, "Do we have another decorator?" She'll run over.
I'm going to whisper. I'm so sorry. I lost my voice.
I'm so sorry.
That's totally fine. Come sit. We have cake and tea, and do you know how to sew? Of course, obviously, and they'll hand you a sewing needle.
Oh dear God.
I actually might because there probably weren't like a ton of people at the school that I worked at. I might know some basic sewing.
Probably, yeah. I would think so. You need some basics.
You're the home. You're
like a home ec
actually the
class.
home economics teacher.
Well, no, like I'm just saying,
Magic
like
teacher who?
everybody probably went
Home
through
ec.
a little bit of home ec stuff. Like we all probably know how to sew a little and do a little of everything around the monastery, or not the monastery, but
The crypt.
Wait, why can't you patch up my clothes?
Don't ask questions.
It won't be good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
you'll start stitching, and she's like, "I'm so excited that we keep getting more people that want to help." And you can see that the women here that are helping are focusing on eating first and then sewing second.
I'd like to I'm gonna pick up some tea and say, "May I?"
Of course. Lovette, can you go get us some more food? And you'll see a woman dressed in a quite silly dress, who is grabbing some type of cakes or pies that are the pies are meat pies, and the cakes are like some type of sweet concoction of like plum vanilla.
Cool. I actually wanted to go to a bathroom, so I don't know why you brought me here.
You asked first to
powder my nose.
to help first.
Oh.
That's
Wait,
the
I
first
asked
thing you
help?
asked, and then you said to powder your nose afterwards, but they were
I
already
didn't say,
sending you here.
"Can I help?"
Well, Silverlitham offered help, and then they were
You
going
got
to take the woman
volunteered.
away.
Oh,
You are
great.
a low.
So
class
now all the men are in the men, air quotes, are in the pipe room still. Burgomaster.
We're in a pipe room? Are we smoking pipes?
No.
Oh.
This
You
would be
could
the room
go.
would smoke
You could
in.
go grab some wood with the other villagers for the blazing sun that is soon to occur. That'd be quite helpful. If not, return and don't affect the preparations for the party.
I look at the blue man. Ismark? Is it
Ezek?
Ezek? I look at Ezek and I say, or like dead staring him down. I say, "You want to come help me pick up some sticks? You want to go play pickup sticks?
That's peasants' work.
Oh, then you should fall right in."
He's not wrong.
I don't think
I
you
say it
understand
was kind of
who's
a
in
like
charge
that,
here. Oh,
Have you
yeah,
heard
you
about-
whispered that.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Bahamut?
Bahamut? Like, who
Bahamut.
let
We've been over
Oh, I thought you meant like who let the dogs out, the Bahamut.
Yeah,
Oh my
that is what he's talking about.
God. We've been over this.
So, I think you should
Alright.
just go do your work.
All right. Well, then as I walk away, I'm gonna say, this is all under my breath. I'm trying to do the best I can to like only he hears this. I know the amber-haired lady, or I know the amber-haired woman.
Auburn.
Leave.
His
Auburn. Sure.
Auburn.
Is he
I know
trying
the
to sell me out?
Auburn. Auburn haired
Are you
woman.
trying? What are you doing?
Are you trying to speak, Jeremy?
I'm trying to say Auburn.
Oh no.
Pretend that was cool, and then I walk out.
His smirk turns into a frown. He's gonna try to grab you with his arm. Like, he doesn't care. Do you want to contest it, or are you gonna let him grab you?
Oh, I'll let him grab me.
And he'll grab you with his fiend arm, which has I don't know how to describe it because it's very high. It's very strong. If he grabbed you with his other arm, he could probably pick you up and throw you.
Oh God, you're a
That's
dragon.
fine. I wasn't
Oh my
I wasn't gonna
gosh.
fight him. Let's just let him do it.
This
I'll
is
have a little smirk.
unnatural. I don't think this is like a natural human being.
What'd you say, lizard?
Let's go pick up sticks.
I heard something else.
Well, you know, a lot of information can pop out when you're picking up logs with your friends.
Can I say something to the ladies?
Yes.
So we're back in the other room, and you're talking to the ladies. What would you like to do?
I feel very
I'm gonna
inappropriate looking
I'm
at
gonna
this.
say I heard some adventurers got invited to Strahd's castle, and I'm gonna look really big eyed and
It's
scared.
lady gossip.
Oh, lady gossip.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
Do I get advantage?
On
no.
lady gossip.
So when you talk to this woman, and she'll like cough up like any food that she was eating,
I
And
know,
she-
me too.
and
which
she'll
is-
like she'll look at you, and she'll say, "Good luck to those adventurers. They're soon to find their home in the ground."
one of my gal pals was telling me that they got a letter from him. That they got a letter from him saying that no harm would befall them to have one dinner with him.
I don't believe it one
Why are
bit.
you just?
Huh?
She'll say she doesn't believe it one bit. No way.
I know, that's what I thought. And then we're gonna continue to have tea. Just
Yep.
wanted to see if you had
So
anything interesting
that
to say.
rumor will pass around the room. Nothing too crazy. Will things just come out when you're picking up locks?
I'm gonna.
I think
I'm. What are you?
I'm trying. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I think I'm officially bored looking.
Yeah, at
or
these.
seeing everyone
so
disclose all
so
these.
you're gonna go.
disclose all of our.
You're
party
literally
secrets.
you're literally just gonna run around town. You run around
Well,
the house again to go to the other window.
I'm not gonna run. No, I'm gonna try and like investigate the ground, see if I can find anything suspicious. Like I see, I mean, in the map, there's like a farm out back or something?
Yeah,
maybe-
some gardens.
So-
And so there's some neatly kept gardens. Nothing out of the ordinary. But Isaac holding your arm very tightly.
Oh, I ain't
I
showing,
don't
I ain't
think-
showing any emotion.
I don't think something like that slips easily. Because if you said
Well, I
what
guess-
I heard, I'm gonna have to ask you to cooperate and show me.
See, there's a reason why I don't tell him these things.
Yeah, I don't think he actually does know where she is right now. I don't
Oh,
think
I
he ever
have no
communicated
clue
where
where she's at.
they left
I didn't
at.
say I knew where she
Oh
was.
god.
I just
She
said I
has
know
no
it's
That's
plan.
worse.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
Alright.
have a plan? Tell us if you have a plan.
No, he doesn't
It's
have a
important
plan.
To me to
No,
Totally
it-
have a
it's
plan.
it's far too late for him to tell us if he has a plan or not.
Totally.
He's kind of in this already, and we don't have any control over what's happening to him.
Oh, it's fine.
I don't think it is.
I have some more ideas
Look,
of things I
if-
want to do.
Like if I die, I die.
Yeah.
This is
Die,
midterm week. I'm
die.
already dead.
Am I able? Question: Am I
What?
in the girls' room able to hear any conversations
Nope.
that they're having?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
having this. with
Only
my-
only mumbles and slight a word.
Are there any
here
other-
and there. But go ahead,
Well, if you,
Jeremy.
if you
Jeremy,
still
go
want to
ahead.
think, Jeremy,
Alright,
Jeremy.
whisper
I have
your-
something else to do.
If you want to know, pick up the sticks.
Okay, can Victor then me go?
Isaac, stop. Let go of our acquaintance. You can deal with him later. The burgomaster.
I bow to the
Just like-
burgomaster. I bow to the burgomaster.
Pick up the stick.
Thank
I
you.
want to know.
And then I wink at him as I walk out. I wink at Isaac as I walk out.
Ew. I imagine
He'll
Like
he'll
a
sexual
sexual
That'd be
Isaac. It was more
disgusting.
like a
he'll
don't be a
growl.
tool.
He'll growl at you.
I'm
You'll
gonna
meet
ask
your
to
end
go to
by
the
my
bathroom.
axe. Yeah.
You weren't
okay.
the first.
So
probably
the guard,
weren't
the
the
guard
first
with
one.
you, and you'll roll persuasion.
Me? I have to persuade them to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
They're
I'm
You
gonna
say
pee
that they're-
myself. What is there to persuade?
I will pee myself.
Okay.
But roll persuasion.
I'll roll persuasion. I got a 17 minus 3. I got a 14.
So
You
the
don't get
guard,
to-
the guard with you, the Baroness, the burgomaster's wife, she'll be totally a-okay and letting you leave and go to the bathroom, but the guard will escort you to where the bathroom location is. So they'll take you up the stairs to the second floor and take you down the hallway into a room. So when you enter this room, it's a the room smells of powder and fine perfume, and a vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame, and a door in one corner leads to what you assume is the bathroom.
My word.
And so the guard will open the door for you and let you inside the bathroom, and then just stand right outside.
I'd like to investigate the room.
The bathroom you're in it has an
Oh.
iron tub with clawed feet, stands against the back wall, and neatly folded towels rest atop the table near the door.
Are there any windows?
No.
There are no windows in this bathroom?
Nope.
That is insanity. Is there a drain that a small person could fit through?
Small person? No. A dust particle? Yes.
What? They had big old drains back then. All right.
What?
They had big old drains. That's the
I don't
thing.
even think they had.
I don't think they
plumbing.
had drains.
They had to have if they had a bathroom.
That's true.
They probably would have had a
But-
window in the bathroom.
Sure, you could just jump out of that.
So there's no window, there's no drains. I'm just in this bathroom. I guess I go to the bathroom. I don't know how that works.
Gotta pee.
Because I think I'm still a dude as far as that all is concerned.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh God.
go to the bathroom and I've accomplished nothing.
Wow. While he's peeing, you mind if I recall on some of my cat burglar days?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Can I use like some rope of mine to like get to the top of like the very top of the house?
Just
See if there are any points of entry
roll.
from the top down.
Just roll some acrobatics or dexterity.
Acrobatics specifically, or just dexterity?
Let's do acrobatics.
20, not natural.
So you'll look around, like see if anyone's watching you. You throw a rope up around the chimney. You tug on it to see if it'll hold your weight, and it looks rickety, but you think it'd hold it, and you kind of climb up, and you're now on the roof if you want to be on the roof or the second floor, whichever you prefer.
Well, there are 3 floors, right?
Yes.
Is there an entry point into like the very top floor, or is there like a window in the very
yes.
top floor?
If you swing the rope over like 15 feet, you can kind of if you're with some effort, you're able to grab the edge of the window and hang on there, and you can. To get inside, you'd either have to break the window or try to push it out of the way.
Push it out? Is there like a way I could remove the window, step in, and like put it back into place, or like any like loose edges around?
Roll sleight of
maybe
hand.
Run my knife around the seam.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Let's see, 12.
So you're hanging there with the rope kind of wrapped around your arm, and you have your elbows up in the entrance to the small window as you're trying to run your knife. It's really funny because if anyone was walking past, they just see a guy just kind of standing in midair, in the back of the building, trying to open up the window. Oh, and you slide the knife around, and you are able to open the window. But you're holding like you're holding a glass pane with the rope wrapped around your arm.
Oh. And
you have the knife. So if you don't want to break the window or anything, so you have to find a way to get inside. So I need you to roll acrobatics to like try to slip inside because it's gonna be, you have to contort your body to kind of fit through there.
Okay. So I just rolled acrobatics. 18 plus. Oh, my heart is racing. 22.
Alright, so you're able to somehow put your arm in first and get your elbow through to launch your upper body through with your legs and your
nothing I haven't done a million times.
And you do like a little spin move to land on your feet.
How am I gonna get out?
And now you have the rope inside the house with the glass, and now you're in a room that has
Oh wait, I did say I wanted to check to make sure it wasn't like inhabited. If there's a freaking party going on in here and I'm just sneaking in through the window. Oh, crap.
Yeah, it is not. There's nothing in here actually, and it's
nothing.
There's just a small table with a dusty 20-foot square room, has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. And so this seems like it's like an attic. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs, except for an old table with a lantern on it. The room is empty. And there is a what looks like like a trapdoor that leads downstairs. So it's some type of attic stairway, and a room that's in the southern.
I just realized what I could have done, but too late now. I had to have nearly have. Okay, continue. Sorry, I have a backup plan.
So back to the other party members. So
We're split three
Do
ways.
you
I'm
wanna
sorry, Luke.
do you wanna leave Facility with Sylvalitham?
What was that?
Do you wanna leave? Sylvalitham went to leave as he was smack talking Ezek.
Am I gonna go with him?
Are you?
Do I? No.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I
just gonna
don't
stay
really
there.
have a reason to leave right now. Yeah.
So, do you have any questions for the Burgomaster?
I'll ask him how it's going in Velaki recently.
It's been great. Our festivals are making great grounds. I have not seen less wolves in the forest for years.
That is fantastic to hear, Burgomaster.
Yes, I am glad you think so. But recently, I've been dealing with much more resistance from Lady Watcher. And I was hoping you could go talk to her. Your family always was an intermediary between that disgusting woman.
Sure,
And
I would love to go talk to her.
He's talking about a Lady Fiona Watcher, who is another noble in Velaki, and they have bad blood.
Yeah.
So he'll, if you can go tell her not to deal with the villagers in any way, that'd be great. And show her how much I mean it. He wants you to intimidate her for him in a very political way.
Well, before I
What do you
before I make any rash decisions or make any rash intimidations, I'd like to try to speak with her personally. As you
Fine,
know, our
whatever
families
you
have
must.
been close in the past, so maybe I can sway her opinion for you.
That'd be most appreciated. I would also like to put in a silver weapons request.
Okay.
Until
How many silvered weapons would you like?
until he needs 13 new ones because you've been gone for a bit,
13 new ones. Jesus Christ, dude, that's gonna take forever.
and he'll hand you the documents of pay so you can get the materials from around town for free.
Do you
And
have
Okay.
employees in this town, or is it just you who makes these things?
It's just me who makes these things.
Good lord, we don't
Yeah.
have that time. We don't have that
usually
kind of time.
usually his family, but
But
Well,
I mean, my family's kind of
they
dead.
all did.
So
How about we employ some necromancers, and then we can fix that problem.
so the wizard's in the bathroom.
Yes.
The wizard's in the bathroom, the rogue's in the attic, and the dragonborn cleric and fighter are talking to the burgomaster. What's happening?
I'm gonna open the door. Well, after I, make the tinkling sounds and everything, he's well sure that I've used the bathroom. I just blew it up in there, just making terrible sounds.
Ah!
Yelling.
I think minor
Oh my
illusion can
gosh.
constitute. I think
It
minor
can. You
illusion
can do lots of
constitute a
sounds with it.
smell. Can you do smell?
Yeah. You can do
Ooh, bad smells are coming from that bathroom.
sensory. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Really?
I am gonna say though. I'm gonna say. I really must get going. I feel so awfully tired. My
I feel
husband
so
will.
awfully tired.
My husband will wonder where I'm at.
After destroying that bathroom, I'm sure.
Yes, he always misses my destroyed bathrooms.
Oh my god.
He'll get you out of the house as fast as possible, just like moving you away. You smell horrid. And he'll go
okay.
away for that too.
Does he think I went on myself? Like, goodness,
Probably.
Like, what?
And so listen, as you're kind of walking out of the house and you see these people, do you want to go gather sticks, or do you want to go back to the inn, or what's the game plan?
He doesn't have one.
I totally have one.
Oh. He's gonna throw a stick at.
He's gonna
the
throw
guy
a stick at him and then
run away.
And that's the last of his
What?
character.
I'm gonna pick up sticks. Told you I have a plan.
You're gonna go pick up
Uh,
sticks?
that'd-
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
That'll
I
work
said I
out.
was gonna pick up sticks.
Okay, so you go follow the crew to go pick up some sticks.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna get all buddy with them. How you doing? Here, let me
So
pick
yeah,
up-
you'll help out the town and such. Any final requests, Vasily?
Nope.
Yeah, he'll give you a small little down payment of 10 gold pieces, and he'll tell you the rest when it's done.
Okay.
And yeah, he gives you all the information you need. You're familiar with the contacts that he gives you for the silver, and he'll tell Isak.
Okay.
He'll tell Isak to drop off the weapons that he wants silvered at your house.
Okay.
There's
Well,
Well,
one
I will
Isaac-
look forward to the drop off from Isaac.
And Isak, I'm also very excited to see your beautiful home. And I wonder if you're not being totally truthful to the burgomaster. And he's saying
Truthful about what, Isaac?
he's whispering to you.
Truthful about what, Isaac?
The beautiful auburn-haired woman.
Are you okay, Isaac?
Yes, totally fine. And he's smiling a
You
big
are a
grin.
married man. Mm-mm.
And
Okay.
he's no, that's Isak. That's not the burgomaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he'll wave you out and let you leave. I'm so glad that we are friends.
I'll just give a slight chuckle and leave farewell.
So we are in the room. Generally, probably the only person back in the house still, in the attic.
hello.
You're in the attic.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
So there's absolutely nothing. Just like a table, dusty.
There seems to be a trapdoor in a room to the south.
A room to the south.
Like a door.
Is that door locked, or like is there? I'm gonna look under the crack and see if there's anything like light or anything coming out from under there. Any living thing in there?
There doesn't seem to be any dust sources. I mean,
Any
there
what?
does seem to be any light sources now.
No light sources. Can I like listen? Like put my ear to the door to see if I hear anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all. No.
Nothing is coming from the door.
If you want to open it up.
Stealthily open it. I'm terrified of doors at this point. I know what kind of trouble's beyond a door.
Okay. You open the door.
Slowly.
There's nothing. It's a large. When you open the door, it opens up to a very large storage room. Just like a lot of just junk, antiques, a lot of paintings, and you see there's barrels, crates, trunks, old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. And you see a clear footpath leading through the maze of furniture that leads to the end of the room. The tracks lead to another door on the end.
Now this is the kind of shopping I'm here for. I'm gonna I'm not gonna take my time, but I'm gonna kind of peruse through the items.
Yeah, you'll pick up the
kind of
items, bring out a little magnifying glass, look at it. A lot of the items,
Maybe not do that.
a lot of them, nothing. Any value that was had on most of these items was rotted away or corrupted by time.
So there's like nothing of value or nothing even that like interesting.
Yeah, you do with your light search. It's a lot of junk. Nothing too good. And
Well,
at
maybe
so when you're perusing around, you get to the end of the door. You hear like muffled talking, like mumbling, and you're being quiet.
I'm
And you
bounce-
at that
I'm
door,
bouncing.
and at that door is there's so someone has carved a large skull into this door, and hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads "All is not well."
Oh,
And you hear a younger man speaking.
can I hear what he's saying?
Not clearly, no.
So, is there only one person in there, or is he just talking to?
You can't hear any other
Can I
voice.
hear
It's just
another
his. If
voice?
you want to roll perception,
Oof, got like a. Why is my perception so low? I got a 9.
you can't really hear him clearly. You hear some
No.
odd words. It seems like he's speaking to some type of woman. Based on
Speaking to some kind
the
of woman.
based on
Huh.
the pronouns he's using.
Huh. Well, interesting recon. He does have a skeleton in a closet. I'm going to, I guess, bounce out.
So you'll
So-
go back out the window and
I have my
close-
mage hand, so I'm going to use my mage hand to handle glass while I'm doing everything else. So
Okay.
I don't have to like.
So
it's
you
not that
can't
hard- not as hard as it was when getting in.
you confidently get out of the house without any problem. And when the fighter and the cleric get out, they realize that the ranger is not with them. So
The ranger's not with them.
yeah, the ranger
Gosh,
seems to have
Oh,
stayed inside the building.
I say under my breath,
We leave him.
gosh darn it.
It seems like he made the deal of staying here. So
You guys are
It might-
idiots.
it might be the burgomaster keeping him here. But the guard escorts the woman wizard out, and now 3 of you are kind of connected as one of you is carrying wood back and forth. What do you guys like to do now? It's late at night. It's very late. It's 10.
I'm gonna head straight back to the inn and get back under the bed exactly where I was when they left.
I'm gonna go with him.
I'm
So
gonna tell him that
Except I'm gonna transcribe the
Amir
spell for
wants
2
that.
hours.
arena.
Well, I mean,
are you gonna go to Facility's house?
Well, he doesn't know they're there.
Oh, I don't know that.
What do you
I
want
don't
to
know where
do?
she's at.
What do you
Oh, I
wanna
just want to inform the rest of the group. Dude's actively looking for it. I'm totally gonna talk to him. Would anyone else like to be my backup for it? If not, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Wait, so you're gonna go find him and talk to him?
No, I'm gonna wait for him to come to me.
wait,
Oh,
find
okay.
who and talk.
Ezek.
I missed that part a lot.
Ezek,
Ezek
I'm gonna-
and talk to him about
Arena.
Arena.
I
Oh.
want to find out why he wants arena.
So
I have
Oh, Ezek was the guy. Oh, wow, he is obsessed with Arena. I completely forgot. I forgot his name. I should be writing this stuff down.
I want to find out why he's so obsessed and why.
if you
he wants it.
guys remember, he's the guy who's making Blinsky make those dolls.
The doll of Arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, he's after her for something. I'm trying to figure out why.
I
So
don't- My
We should
character
warn
doesn't
her.
care enough though. Just
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I have like literally my character has 0 interest in all that.
but
Yeah,
I'm
there.
interested. Just out of principle alone.
I'm gonna go back
I mean,
to the
I feel
inn.
like as a person who had a wife and loved someone, I feel like you could like discern the creepiness.
Vasily,
Yeah.
where do you want to head?
This
Do you want to
might
head on
pose-
back home?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay, so Lilithum, are you gonna go with him or not?
Am I gonna go with? Where's everyone else?
The wizard is gonna go back to the inn.
with the with Salazar.
Rogue's moving separately, so you're
Yeah,
just kind of
y'all-
going back by yourself.
Y'all don't even know.
Great.
Split the party
I
again.
never left.
Come with.
I
Would you
know.
like
We
to
should
escort a
stop
young?
splitting
Would
the
you like to
party.
escort a young lady back to?
I would love to.
Would
love
you
to-
like to escort a young lady, very charismatic.
No, minor illusion
Dude.
also does voice,
Like,
so I sound like a lady.
I want to.
well, yeah, but you're still
I
like
obviously know the
monotone.
illusion, but I just kind of want to make him feel better. So I
Oh,
hold out my
you
arm
made yourself
like
look.
a gentleman. In a
Oh,
All right,
sword.
I'm gonna drop the
Did you
voice
make yourself
now.
look
Thanks,
like your
buddy.
wife?
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Did you?
No, I
did
didn't
you
make myself look
yourself
like my
look like
wife.
your wife?
That would make me cry.
Aww.
No,
Oh.
I would hate that.
You looked in the mirror and started crying in the bathroom.
Yeah, that'd be a
You
little
guys
weird.
make yourself comfortable back at the inn. You do whatever you guys want to do. Vasily, you're back at the house. There's nothing changed.
Mm.
Are
Ismark,
Ismark and Arena still here?
Ismark's gonna tell you that Arena is sleeping
Okay.
and that he's just been sitting here waiting for anything. But
Do I know anyone in Vallaki who'd be able to keep Arena and
probably the safest place is Lucian Petrovich, who is the priest.
Okay. I'd like to tell them what transpired today with Ezek. And I'd like to recommend that they stay at the priest's house, but I'm going to go right now and talk to him. So I'm going to tell Ismark to just be on the lookout for Ezek.
And before you go, he'll say, if it's not safe here, maybe we should think about even going farther to Kresk. And Kresk is the city farthest west of here. And he says, I remember talking to Donovich about the Abbey of Markovia there. They might have safe refuge there also, if this place is not safe enough.
I do not think it will be. I'm going to go out and try to get some horses that they can ride through the night in.
Oh, you want to send them?
If they can make it to Kresk, I'd like to send them to Kresk.
Traveling through Barovia at nighttime is very dangerous.
It's dangerous, yes, but I feel like well, I can send them out at first light.
If you also, it'd be because the only Ismark is kind of would be against it because he'd say he would want you there. There's no way they would have been able to get where they are now without you guys.
Okay, well, I'll send them to. I'm gonna go and talk to the priest, and ask him if it's okay if they stayed the day with him tomorrow.
Okay, so you'll get to the chapel, and the chapel, which you're familiar with, is it's the Morning Lord's Church, St. Aldral's Church. And so the slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back, and the walls are lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. And a fence wrought of iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. And a thin mist creeps along the graves. And when you enter, there is a lot of people here. A lot. And it's very common for there to be this many people every night in Barovia. A lot of people seek refuge here with Lucian every night as he's speaking his sermon.
Okay, well, I'd like to take a seat and
just wait.
Be part of the sermon, and then after a sermon, I'd like to approach him.
Yeah. So after a sermon about the Morning Lord and how you must stay strong even though in the darkest times of Barovia there's still light. And after he talks to several others, he sees you and he recognizes you, and he says, "How are you doing, Vasily? It's been too long."
It sure has, Lucian. It sure has. Listen, there's something I'd like to speak to you about in private, if you can.
And he'll look around and wave you over towards the kind of the altar to kind of, and whoever approaches, he'll just kind of wave them off. What is it?
I have need for you to help me out. Do me a favor, per se. I am worried of the intentions of Ezek.
Aren't we all?
Ezek has expressed interest in 2 companions I'm traveling with. I do not know if he should be wary of their whereabouts or presence.
I see where you're getting at.
Take in these companions for
I could.
the day tomorrow.
Yes, I could. The bones of Saint Andral will protect them. I guarantee it on my life.
Was that a gong?
No.
Let me restart Discord real quick.
Oh.
Alright, that should be good. Can you repeat what you said
he
after I can?
He said, the bones of Saint Andral will protect them. On my life, I know they will.
Very well, thank you, Lucian. I will send them. When is the best time to send them over?
But you must do it in secret. The middle of the night will be fine. I will be ready for you.
Okay. All right. I will bid him farewell, and I will head back to my house.
How much time has passed since originally going to the inn? It was about 8 o'clock then.
No,
at the end of the day then.
It was 10 when you guys left the Burgomaster's mansion. So you
Oh.
guys,
We're real time in it.
so you guys are now at home. So it's been about, so it's now like 11:30, late at night. If you guys want to sleep, transfer spells, do that kind of stuff, go ahead.
First off, I'm gonna go into full sleepover mode and like dish. There's this weird guy, and I'm pretty sure he's like he's doing the what was that one Hitchcock movie? Psycho? Yeah, he's psychoing it in the attic of the Burgomaster's, just talking to himself / a lady, but I didn't hear a lady in there, so I threw a dead body. That's just me.
So are you back in the little inn room?
Yeah, you're all kind of huddled in the room, giant Dragonborn huddled over, talking to each other.
Cool. Did you guys freeze the doors and everything?
Yeah, we froze the doors and window. Well, should we wait for Vasily to do that?
Vasily's probably gonna stay at his house. I'm not sure.
I would assume it's safe that he would stay at his own house.
Yeah.
Well, in the middle of the night, I'd like to escort Arena and Ismark to Lucian's chapel.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we did freeze over the doors. What kind of Dragonborn are you, Silva?
I'm an ice
What color?
dragon.
He's silver.
Perfect.
Or silver. Either way. All of my stuff is ice based.
Nice. So you fit in right here. Too bad. I don't really like the cold.
Which is why the cold never bothered me anyway. Joke worked so well.
That joke actually makes sense now.
Yeah, it made sense.
So I imagine Victor is trading over spells.
Yeah.
Are you still here, Gentry? Gentry?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. And I just want to do one spell for 2 hours, and then I'm gonna go to bed. If that's cool.
I don't want to.
And I'm gonna freeze the door over before I go to bed.
Yeah, we're gonna freeze the door and windows over.
So you guys are all gonna sleep in the same room?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not sleeping by myself.
I'm sleeping in my bed.
I'm not sleeping by myself.
I just threatened a dude with a demon arm. Well, I didn't threaten him, but I totally called him out. So like, I ain't sleeping by myself.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the floor then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got my own little bedroll.
Do you have a bedroll?
I
I need one
assume
of
I got
those.
something.
Yeah, you'll find a combination
I'm gonna-
somehow.
Before, I want to get a full 8 hours sleep, but can I like tinker around with my jeweler's tools for anything? Like just kind of figure
Yep.
out what's going on with them. Like,
So
or
you
maybe
guys,
even, like,
you guys will
can I-
just do some in passing downtime things.
can I
so-
use them to like craft up the the gold ring or something? Like put some tiny
Yeah,
embellishments on
you'll
there, make
get
it a little
like
more expensive.
polish it up, make it look nice and pretty.
Do I
Yeah.
know that Gentry's wife is missing?
Based
I
on
think I did this too.
whatever he says, he'll tell you. It's kind of up to him.
Actually, yeah, I
But-
think he told us in like session 0.
For time's sake, we'll say you do some downtime talking. The transfer to Lucian's chapel is totally a-okay and fine.
Okay.
And we are now on the next day of morning. It is, I'll say you guys got your 8 hours, so it's 8 a.m. Fresh in the morning. You guys went downstairs to get some nice wolf steaks, as per usual. Vasily is there, getting his morning wine drinking in,
Mhm.
as per usual in Barovia, and
Um,
you guys can continue on. The ranger
I
is nowhere to be seen.
I'm gonna
I have
talk
so,
to.
I
I'm
I
gonna
need to
talk
talk
to
to
the
some
wizard.
witches. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
wait,
say
no,
to the
don't say
group.
that. No, I was gonna secretly say, before you do that, I was gonna say to you, like in secret whispering, do you want to go talk to the witches? Is it like are we within walk the cupcake factory, like the Onion Dome windmill? Can we get there and back in a day? Get there, do some stuff and back.
Yes, but you might run into something in the woods.
What
Mm.
about
Mm.
the place to the north? The witch to the north. Isn't she right outside the city gate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's right
She's
outside.
like,
Okay.
so we could go visit her. Do you want to do that secretly? Or
Why
do you
are we
wanna-
doing it
so-
secretly?
I don't know. I'm a rogue. That's what I do.
No,
basically
it's
my
not going to
only
be a
talent,
secret.
being
I'm just
secret.
going to say out loud after you whisper into my ear. I'm going to go to the north gate and talk to a witch.
Well, I'm going with you.
I
Okay.
will also
'Cause-
join you.
Wait, is that where
I'm
Bella
gonna tell. I'm gonna
Sunday is?
look. I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn and I'm gonna say, "This is a hag. If you say anything dumb to her
Offensive.
or offensive, she will kill you. That's what hags do.
She will.
They get offended
I will not
easily,
help
and they're
you.
very powerful. I could
Actually,
not
can we
stop
c-
a hag if I wanted to.
On Bahamut's honor.
Okay.
Can we cast like a muting spell on him? Do we have anything?
I don't.
Like,
I don't have
think there's-
that. That is a spell. I don't have it. Silence.
Oh come on, guys! I just swear upon my God. That's not good enough.
You would try to not say anything, but that's not a guarantee. Anyways,
Yeah,
so,
I really don't think.
so I'm gonna make my way to the north gate.
Well, we are going to make our way to the north gate.
So
They're
you'll
gonna
go
follow me.
to the Zarovich gate, and Vasily, do you want to go with them?
No, I need to go back to the house and start making these swords,
Yeah.
Is this
so,
where?
just in case Isaac shows up.
So
Is this where Bella Sunday is, or
no, this is someone by the name of Sally Middenheap.
why do they all have such Why do they all have such pleasant sounding names?
She
Like
specializes
they
in
sound
divination.
super nice. Ooh. Another
So,
diviner.
When you drop, when you are back in your smith, and you kind of have like you have your overcoat off, Vasily, and you have your hammer,
Yeah.
and you're working. The Ezek will come by with the swords, and he'll like knock on the door. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Ah, yes. Come in.
It's a bad habit to invite someone inside your home.
Ah, yes, but I could hear you from 100 feet away, Isaac. No one can walk as loud as you can.
He's what he's actually referencing. He's referencing vampires. Just inviting
Yeah, I
someone
know.
in.
I know.
And he looks like he's investigating. He's looking for any signs of living. So he's like looking around as he's putting the swords down.
Can I help you, Isaac? Is there something you'd like to buy?
No, but I know you're hiding her,
Hiding who?
the woman.
The woman with the auburn hair.
Yes.
So lonely.
I
Isaac
believe
is
it.
unlike you to be so interested in women.
Okay.
What goes on these days?
It's so unlike you to be interested in my business.
Well, it's just because you are so interested in mine.
Oh, drop that mic.
If it wasn't for your father's legacy, you'd be dead. And
And if it wasn't for your arm, I'd agree the same to you.
Dang.
oh, he's
I'm
flexing.
like 200 feet away, and I just say, "Dang!" loud enough for you to hear.
He's flexing. He's mad.
Isaac is always mad, Luke.
It's true. He is
It's
always
true.
mad.
Now,
Yes.
please, lead me to my work, Isaac. I have a lot to do.
I will for now. But know that I'll get you for this.
For what?
Whatever you're doing to me.
Making weapons? Nonsense. Now, please, I bid you adieu.
And he'll hand you the sword to leave, and you'll get to work. So the trip out north is not too hard. You've heard you know exact directions, and so the wizard is kind of looking at like whatever parchment she gave him, and
I'm gonna keep my eye out for threats.
uh, and so when you guys are going through the dim light of morning out to the foggy uh, out alcove of forest, right? Like it's like a small patch of forest, like next to the grim dark pines, and there's like a small, cute little house that's kind of kept up to code. It's actually quite nice. It's not sagging and ragged like most other houses. And sitting in front of the house is what you assume to be Sally Middenhoop. You see this nice, happy old woman with some decorative clothes,
Oh, she's cute.
and some
Wait,
pins
is
in
she
her
a
hair.
hag? Do we know?
I don't
Did
know.
we ever agree that she was a hag or not? Victor, do you know? Victor?
No.
Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Oh, hey there. I've heard. My sisters have been telling me all about you. It's quite the gossip among everybody nowadays.
Do you guys have meetings?
Oh, no. We couldn't have a meeting. Everyone would kill each other. And she's just smiling. She's keeping that smile. Her eyes are permanently closed.
Well, coming from a past of a thieves guild, I hear that.
Mm. So, I heard you have something to give me. She'll look at the wizard and put out her hand.
Is the wizard here?
Yes, the wizard should be here. I don't know if he's in call.
Well, is Gentry here? What I'm asking. Hello? Oh, he's typing in the main chat. He says
Oh,
that he's
his
talking,
mic
but
his
he
mic
is
is dead.
Yeah, restart Discord, maybe.
I'll assume the wizard's gonna hand over the
Hello.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
he's
I
here.
thought you were just like interrupting me every time, Grace, and I was like, I'm gonna say I have some ingredients for her, and Grace was like, blah blah blah.
I mean,
Okay.
that's something that I absolutely would do.
So
Talk a lot.
the ingredients were for the people the hags to the east. So what
I
you're
have
giving
ingredients for the north. I have ingredients to deliver to the north, and ingredients to deliver to the
so
east.
what you're actually delivering
Where's
to
the
her
Wicked Witch
is
of the
like a
West?
small little package. Like not even it's not even ingredients. It's just
Oh, okay.
so whatever you give her, she'll just pocket and she'll say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can I help you with? I solve all the little problems around town."
I am an adventurer. My wife is deathly sick and ill, and I believe that one day my friends and compatriots will have to go against Strahd in order to save my wife and find out what's wrong with her. Anything
You
that
have
you
many
could
problems.
provide a magic user like myself for combat would be of extreme help.
I can't provide items, but I could provide information. You're quite helpful. And she has like a lot of jewelry on her. She's like a old woman with like a lot of jewelry, and when you kind of look over the
Mhm.
jewelry, it's quite expensive.
I'm looking directly at it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
okay.
itch. You're getting the itch.
The itch.
Goodness.
I can provide to you a fortune on par with Madame Eva's fortune.
Could you please?
Oh.
Would you please?
She'll take out her cards, her Taroka
Tarot
cards.
cards?
Yeah,
Taroka.
yeah. It's like the D&D version. And if you'd like to get your envelope, the
Okay.
one we
Ooh,
talked
wait.
about,
Do I have one?
this is just the wizard.
Okay, I have my envelope.
So,
Which letter?
the one with the most cards in it. I think it's
I think it's C.
no, it's not C. I think it's G.
Okay.
G or F.
Thick. F. G feels thicker than F.
Yeah, G.
Do you want me to open it?
Yeah. So when she puts the design, it's not the cross that you're familiar with. It's actually something a little bit more. It's like an octagon with one card in the middle. And so all the cards, I'll say them in quick succession. The outer ring cards are Illusionist, Evoker, Abjurer, Diviner, Conjurer, Transmuter, Enchanter, Elementalist, and in the center is the Artifact card.
I don't have Elementalist in here, just to let you know.
Yeah.
But okay. But yes.
And so the Artifact card is in the center of these 8 cards. And what she will say is, "Oh, it's not showing me what you want to know. It's showing me something way more interesting. As you're familiar, on your quest, it seems that you will be blocked from returning." And what she's referencing is the Zar Crypt, your hometown, has a magical barrier that prevents you from returning back into the town. So leaving was a really big deal because there was no way to get back inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
This is something I kind of probably already knew, though, right?
yes. And she says, "This shows a way to get back inside. As you can see, the artifact, whatever your treasure is, lies within."
Like within me?
Within the
Within the
place
town.
you want to be.
Which is my home.
Is it?
Oh,
Oh god.
where does your heart lie? You have to do some
my
soul
wife.
searching, Victor.
And she'll look over all the cards. "All these I recognize." And she'll hold up the diviner. 35 days from now. No, 34. Today is a new day, is it not? I must ask you, if you wish to get to wherever this artifact lies, we can help you. But I must ask you to go beseech my sisters. Tell her that Sally Middenheap has sent you. In 34 days from now, tell him to meet at the Tsar Pool, and we will get you what you seek.
In 34 days.
Yeah. And if you think about that, that lines up with the next full moon.
Oh, they're gonna turn you into a werewolf.
I don't think so.
I think.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You will be searching for several of my sisters, and I'll message you the names that she'll tell you by, but she's gonna give you 7 names, and you'll recognize.
Bella Sunday is mine.
Bella Sunbane is one of the names, actually.
Oh, I need to get a story.
You'll get one,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
So I need to find her 7 sisters and tell them to meet at the Tsar Pool in 34 days.
Yeah.
Well, and then counting downward probably for every day. Okay. Are they all in the area?
They all live in Barovia, yes.
Gotcha.
So, I'm gonna. Is this over? Is this interaction done?
I mean,
Does she have
you can say
anything else to say?
you're allowed to say anything you want.
Well, yeah. No, I just want to. I can't physically see the interaction, so if she has any, oh, whatever. I'm gonna interview her about her magical abilities. So, are they innate, or do they originate from an object of power? I'm writing. I'm writing this down.
Why would I give out that information so freely?
Hmm. Hmm.
And she's still
Very
smiling.
good. Very
Happy,
good keeping a secret.
happy old woman.
So I'm gonna assume they're innate. Looking her in the eye and nodding up and down. Innate. Okay, that's
her eyes are closed, but it's fine.
Her eyes are closed.
Yeah, her eyes are permanently closed, and she's smiling, like she's.
Is she looking at me?
Yeah.
Oh, so she can see.
She smiles like me, Grayson.
She does.
Smiles. She just
She
smiles.
She can't see. Good.
Silverlithum, you've been watching for a bit.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Well, I mean, I took an oath to not make any stupid remarks.
Thank goodness.
But I do walk up.
Oh my god. No.
No, all right. And I kind of pull out the necklace. And says, "Does this mean anything to you?"
No, not to me, but to you, yes. You should go out west. There, you'll find some answers.
I try to bite my tongue on how I try to bite my tongue. That way, I don't say anything snarky because of how vague that was.
She's very, very nice about it, though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make a snarky remark like a 3-year-old could have told me that. I don't say any of that though, and I say, "All right." One more thing. Have you ever heard of a woman named Gertruda?
And now her smile gets deeper.
Deeper?
Like,
Ow.
it's like Joker.
Oh.
Maybe I have.
What do you want, money?
And her eyes will open for the first time, and they're just black.
They empty? Is it black or empty?
Just they're not empty. They're black eyes.
Oh.
I'm writing this down.
Maybe you should go to the full moon banquet and find out. I heard Jenny is going.
Do you have any information? Who's Jenny?
Jenny Green Teeth. Always the funniest of our sisters.
Oh, the funniest? Nice.
I put a mental note. I'm going to that banquet.
I'm putting a physical note. So speaking of this banquet, do you have any information? I imagine you've been keeping an eye on Strahd himself, or multiple eyes.
I have to be careful. I don't want to deal with the devil himself every time I am walking around Barovia.
So you do walk. Oh yeah, you have a walking stick. I can see. Never mind.
Answer my own question.
So, do you have any information you can give to me as to, I don't know, not taking sides per se, but
Strahd
maybe
likes
who will be in attendance?
Strahd likes to host his monthly meetings.
Monthly meetings. Is this like a staff meeting? Is he
His
taking
loyal
on his
subjects
employees?
pay homage to him every full moon.
Oh,
I would love to go, but it's a death sentence to walk inside that castle.
Oh god. Death. I'm writing that down. Death sentence.
Is that
And
a
what do you know
sentence with
about-
2 T's?
Is that sentence what?
How do you spell that word?
And what do you know about your sister Bella Sundane?
Sunbang? She owes me a favor.
How does one get a favor from her?
If you're a handsome man like yourself, I'm pretty sure you'll do fine.
I don't know if I can handle another hug from a hag outside. This is outside of game.
Full moon banquet?
Yeah, this is the banquet Strahd wants us to go.
Yeah, that's what I meant to write down.
He doesn't want you to go there. He demands you go there.
Yeah, that's the one Strahd demands us to go to. So Bella Sundane can be swayed by a pretty face,
Yeah, and you have one, so you should be fine.
and what kind of abilities are we talking? I'm not telling you to sell her out, but
Like I
know?
said, I can't really give out that information freely about
I'm not
my
telling you to
sisters.
sell her out, but I'm asking you to sell her out. is
Yeah,
what
I'm not.
you say.
I'm not telling. I'm kind of asking. Wait, you can't see my face. You're the one hag who's immune to these good looks. Is she a hag? Is she a human? Can I kind of see what kind of? She looks human from the picture.
Based on
But
what
her eyes are definitely not human.
based on what you were told, she is a hag, but she doesn't look like one.
Just give her a peck on the cheek and call.
So can I tell? So I can't tell what kind of hag she.
No, you cannot tell what type of hag she is.
So I'm trying to think of anything else I want to do before I leave here.
Really quick, so did you ask her directly what would happen if we walked into Strahd's castle with his invitation?
No.
I'm gonna ask that. We were invited to Strahd's castle, and I fear that
how good is he at keeping his promises?
I fear that he plans on killing us, regardless of our intentions.
If he was going to, he would have done it already. He likes to play with his food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, his food. Ooh,
I
could be a.
What do you believe that not
sick
coming to this dinner would be an offense worthy of murdering us for?
Would it change that he would murder you regardless?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Unsure.
Hey, I gotta get up early tomorrow morning, so
Yep.
I'm gonna get off.
So we'll call it there. Just so
No,
you
guys-
know,
I'm
yeah.
not even in. You guys can keep going.
No, I mean we're not really
Well,
doing anything too important.
Well,
I've got
you
one more
guys
thing.
you guys are in the middle of something, so finish that off and finish that encounter and
Alright,
stuff. But I
see
just
ya.
wanted to let you know I was gonna go to bed.
Alright.
So see ya.
Night.
See ya.
I still do
I-
want to kind of
if
go to
it's-
the onion place.
Yeah, would it be all right if we went to the cupcake factory?
Just so you know, you're actually quite close to Lake Zarevich.
What's Zarevich?
The lake.
Oh, the lake? Oh, perfect.
Lake
There's
Zarovich.
What is the lake for?
Did we get lakes?
the
Wait, I
lake
remember
has
that name.
Bluto at it. The Belinsky's friend. He actually asked me
Oh,
to go
yeah.
out to the lake to see it, to find Bluto, to see if he was where he was at, if he was okay.
We're just going around running everyone else's errands.
Welcome to an RPG.
I got one
Alright.
more errand to run.
Yeah. And I don't really have anything. I just have a lot of personal selfish things I want to do. So let's continue.
Or I guess in that case, if you guys are gonna go, I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna go to Lake Sarovich and why. And I'm just gonna kind of head off in that direction.
I guess
It's
I'll
You can
it's,
do
go
with that
some
information.
fishing.
it's a 10-minute walk. It's a mile. So if you wanna,
Through a beautiful forest.
you're following the road. So
It's it's a mile walk.
Mhm.
Victor, no, that's only.
Can we
10
walk
minutes.
to the cupcake factory?
that's
Oh, wait.
farther and
I wouldn't want to leave.
a lot
That's
more
about-
dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Well,
cut if
the-
you
the
if you
reason
cut
I
if you
didn't-
cut through the forest, you get there faster.
But remember the last time someone went out into
No,
the
yeah,
forest?
I'm not planning on cutting through the forest.
Well, but if there were the three of us, if we went with Silva to the lake, and then he went with us to the cupcake factory, I'm
That's
sure we
alright.
could cut through the forest and
Yeah,
face
we can
an
go
encounter.
to the lake first.
Safety in numbers.
I'm gonna put myself on mute
I'm
for a
interested
minute, but
to
you
see what
guys
this one
can
might look like.
continue to the lake. I'll be here.
So you guys are gonna walk up to it's elevating a little well, it's descending a little bit as you get closer to the Mount Gackus in the range that north of you, as you can see the small streams that are converging and creating larger rivers that flow into Lake Sarovich. And when you get to the shore, you see a lone boat with a man sitting out there, a very portly sized man, and the mist is creeping in to block sight of him. But he has a fishing rod.
Does he look like he's moving at all?
Just looks like he's silently, quietly sitting out on Lake Zarovich fishing.
All right.
What's the water like? Is it
Still.
poisonous looking?
Doesn't look poisonous. It looks
look poisonous?
it looks black and murky.
Black and.
Ew.
Can I roll investigation on the boat and the guy in there?
Oh,
Just because I'm.
He's 400 feet away.
Oh.
oh, he's far away. You're gonna have to swim out there, or maybe
guess
use
I'll
ice.
Yeah.
There are 3 small rowboats.
Oh,
If I yelled, could he hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
don't yell.
Oh, don't
I
yell.
would not like to alert. Yeah,
So
I would.
you
I'm
yell,
gonna
you
tell-
yell,
don't
hello.
No,
No, I
I
didn't.
don't want to
I
alert.
I was
anyone
talking.
around.
I was trying to get back and forth. Saying, do you think we should yell for his name?
I don't think we should yell for him. I think because I don't want to alert anyone else around here. I think we should just take the.
Well, there's 3 rowboats. Do we each take a separate rowboat or just
mean,
go together?
I feel like we could all just take one if we can.
We
all
could
fit.
we could take one and I could levitate it across.
Don't use levitate yet. Why would you
Levitate
need to
only
levitate
works
it
on 1
across?
person. You couldn't levitate 3 people.
Why
Well,
would
you
you
can
want to
fly on
levitate?
your broom, right?
I could
Oh,
fly
yeah.
the broom.
You still have your broom. Can I fly on the broom?
No. Well, it is mended, so technically we could both be on the broom.
No,
But oh, we couldn't. I
no.
thought you said
only
if it was mended,
it can only it only has the carry weight of half a normal broom. It can only carry 1. It's just
Oh.
if you had 2 on there, it was a possibility of breaking it.
Oh,
okay.
I guess I'll
Now
just hop
that
in.
now that it's mended, it's just like it can't carry 2. It's not gonna break, but it just won't fly.
Gotcha.
Wait, did the magic leave it?
No, it's fine.
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna get on the broom.
oh, it's sentient. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the boat. With
Yeah,
Silva.
me too.
Help-
And I also,
help
so if we
him
start
row out.
rowing, can I like roll investigation or perception in the water to see if anything's like?
Mhm.
I don't trust anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is this water like unnaturally black, or is it just dark?
It's dark water. It might come with the turf of Barovia.
Oh, like the black soil.
Yeah.
Let's
Are
go.
there any?
after.
Are there any? Can I actually see any living fish in here, or is he just like an insane person? I
That's a
mean,
good question, actually.
he's a creepy guy on a still lake. There's no movement. Might not be many fish. Any fish. Are there actually fish in this
Do you
lake?
wanna roll investigation for investigation? Go ahead.
Oof, I crit. Hell.
I got a 15.
So might be fish. You don't know. You catch some movement. You see Silithum. You see a creature that's not a fish. Definitely not a fish.
Definitely not a fish.
Well, we're right next to each other. I'm gonna ask him, do you see anything?
I look in the eye. I'm like, definitely not a fish.
I should probably have like a better view because I'm above them, right?
Yeah, you can roll
There's a
perception
Giant
with
lake
advantage.
monster
Ooh, nat 20.
with advantage. Ooh.
So with your advantage, as you kind of fly out the 60 feet and they start rowing, Bluto doesn't notice you, but from your advantage, you can see in Bluto's in his boat, you can see there's like a sack with something moving inside of it. With your crit, it looks like a humanoid body.
God.
And
it's alive?
also, and you see something similar to the body of a shark heading towards Sibolithum's and Salazar's boat.
Can I do I perceive that that this is an evil dude? I
Probably.
mean, he does have a okay. So
This is,
I'm
this
going
is, this
to
is
I'm going to
malicious
cast
content.
levitate on that body.
Oh.
What? I need to get it out of there.
I mean, I'm just imagining it, and it looks.
I'm
like,
going to cast
just from
levitate on the
Would
sack.
you even notice? It just like floats up and away.
How
That's
far
true.
are we from
It levitates a silent spell. So if it's behind him, he might not even notice that the body's levitating.
A B C D.
You just like grab
E,
it.
F, G.
You just grab it from the from the middle of the air and like steer it back to the main. Oh wait, what if the
Oh,
body is
60
like
feet.
a monster or something?
So you are double move. You're not in range to do it. So if we want to roll initiative, so we can get exactly what the timing will be. Because if you move the 60 feet, you'll be in range to do it.
Well, at this very moment, we're not in combat and he's not alerted to us, right?
Yep.
So I'm just going could I speak out something to the party members without the guy hearing?
If you want to risk it.
If I want to risk it, I'll risk it. I'll risk that biscuit. So I'm gonna say there's a giant shark beneath both of you. Freak out.
Well, don't yell.
I'm
Like,
not yelling.
like,
I'm not
just,
yelling.
Just flat.
Yeah, we immediately.
But you have to describe it. You're laying down next to and
There's a
telling us
giant
this.
shark, and I'm gonna describe its coordinates to them.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know exactly where it is in relation to me. Like I can't envision it in my, so I don't know how I would say that. But I'm telling you where the shark is. I can see a giant shark, and it is at place X.
Yeah, it's from the north.
And I'm also gonna say there is a humanoid body in a bag on his boat that's wriggling around. I'm gonna try to save that person.
Well, this is just a bomb on me. Like, wait, I thought this was. Wait, I'm gonna tell Silva. Good guy.
I say, all right. Hey,
So
if I
should-
casted. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, should they make their way back to land? If there's a giant shark in the water, maybe you guys shouldn't be out.
I don't know.
I
Well,
kind of
how
want. You know,
far-
I kind of want to fight this.
Well, how far are we away from the shore?
Yeah, wait. Or how far have we gotten?
100 or so feet. You're
right.
closing the distance.
Well,
Can I
now that he's
cast-
pointed it out, can we see it?
You have advantage on your. It's very black and murky, and you don't have the advantage. But you have advantage on your perception checks now if you want to try to identify where it is.
Yeah.
How far have we moved out from shore by now? Like 30 feet?
No,
Or
you're
like-
200. No, you're 120.
Whoa.
You're 120.
Oh wow, we're out there. So the shark is closer to us than the shore.
All right. So was it Bluto that was in the boat, or is Bluto in the boat, not the guy wiggling?
Bluto
there's
is
a guy-
out there fishing,
and-
and in Bluto's boat is a
A sack
Humanoid.
with a humanoid in it.
yes.
All right. Can I cast Shield of Faith on the boat itself? Because the shark's probably not going to jump out. It's probably going to attack the boat first.
Wait.
On
Do you
their
even
boat
look-
or your boat?
My boat.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
You're
gonna
about
say.
to look
Yeah, I thought you were casting
you
it
wanted
on
to protect
his
them.
boat. I was like, don't
Um,
protect his
I'm
boat.
like, why
Don't
did you
screw
want to
his
protect
boat.
them?
But can I put it on our boat?
Let me go find out.
It is a shield of
Ask-
faith.
What's
Yeah, I guess not. Or wait a minute. Wait.
what?
Maybe
Hurry.
I could
Wait.
probably cast Hold Person on the shark and see how long I could hold. While you
Oh,
row.
that'd be a big check, man. You'd have to roll in that 20, I think, if he's describing the
You
size
could
correctly.
do hold person on Boluto, and then he levitates the person out. We get him to actually. We don't even know if it is a person. It could be
Why
like.
don't
we do
you
know.
yell at
We do
Blue
know. I rolled a
humanoid.
nat 20. It's a person in a
So
sack.
Well, he said humanoid, not person. I don't think even with the nat 20 you can't. See.
Start yelling, or Grayson.
But
maybe
he did
just
say there
start
was
yelling
malicious.
at Blue. Try to keep him distracted.
I feel like I don't want to draw
All
attention.
right, I'm
to
gonna
it.
sneak. I'm gonna
Wait,
sneak my way
but-
around.
We're about to
can
be
the shield
attacked
of
by a
faith-
shark.
Well, is it coming for us or for them? Where is it headed?
I
It's
need to.
coming
I need
from
to
Can I
us.
know.
roll?
You guys are talking a lot. I need to know what direction you guys are going.
Well, we're originally. I feel like we stopped, but we were originally heading toward Ludo's boat.
He's gonna. So, Bluto, his head comes up, but he doesn't look in your direction. He kind of turns to his right to look around, and then he goes back to fishing.
Oof.
Can I prepare to cast 2 spells quickly?
You can't prepare to cast spells quick. I mean, like, what do you want to cast?
Like I want to cast 2 spells pretty close together, like as fast as I could. I want to cast Levitate on the person, and I want to cast Magic Missile on the boat.
His boat?
I think I do. Yeah.
Just to confirm, you did say there was malicious content or malicious intent on Bluto's part.
Well,
On Bluto's part. I think you told them with Hello?
Oh.
The
Shark creature, yeah. Bluto has a body in a sack. So I mean, it's
That's
up to
pretty
you.
shady.
It's up to you to decide.
all right. Well, so
that is pretty
am I
shady.
within range now to cast Levitate on that person?
If
hate
you
to
guys
have a
decide
misunderstanding.
to keep going, yeah. Are you gonna leave the boat behind? Are you gonna leave your companions farther back while you go forward?
Yeah.
We can take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I
So
wanna
you'll
fight
go
a
forward. I need you to roll
shark.
stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's. Sorry, let me check. 19.
Yeah. So you'll use levitate on the sack. And you hear as you're sort of closer, you hear a little girl screaming.
Okay.
So
Am
how
I-
far up do you want to levitate her?
How far up am I?
We'll say you're 30 feet off the ground, and you're 30 feet off the water, and
So I can
40
bring
feet away.
her. I can bring her up to 20 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring her up that full 20 feet.
As you guys are watching from the boat, you just see the bag just go.
Do we hear the girl scream? The little girl scream?
It's the gentry is close enough. You guys can't hear. It's like very muffled. It seems like she's sort of gagged, probably.
So can I come closer? Can I basically come within reaching distance of the bag?
Silva, what did this guy wanted, or what did the monkey kid want with you and Bluto? To
He
deliver
just
a letter?
wanted me to check to make sure Bluto was okay.
I don't think he is. All right, continue.
I don't think he is either. And now we're in a predicament.
So you guys are watching this shark creature, and it's getting closer and closer as it's just like
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
it's knocking against the boat.
I met
Oh,
a
it-
high five, Grayson.
Bump,
Meta high five.
bump,
Bump.
and then nothing.
Just
What?
bumps against the boat and like
And then
disappears?
It just stops. It seems like it went deeper in the water.
Well, I think I'm more scared now.
Go back to the shore. Goodness.
So,
Go further.
when you get close, oh, okay. So when you grab the sack
Wait,
of
were you
Arabelle-
actually saying that you want to go farther, or were you just saying that?
No, I'm
So-
like I'll let Luke finish before.
So when you grab the girl in the bag, she's not heavy enough to really limit your broom's movement, so that's fine. She's like really light. And so
Well, and she's also I could just push her because she's levitated.
yeah, so when you grab her, and do you want to like keep her in the sack? So you're just gonna grab the sack and be like, got her, you know, take her back.
I'm gonna say be very quiet. I've snuck you out of the boat. I'm going to get you back to shore, and I'm going to let you out. But I need you to be very quiet.
And so
Victor
she'll
had a dog
I need you to
in there.
roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
She's in a bag. She's
All right,
disoriented.
I got a
Being
16
told by a
anyways.
stranger.
Nice. Good job, Gentry.
I know. I gotta pray for those rolls.
The bag falls silent as she realizes the state of her situation.
Okay.
And
I'm a wizard, Harry.
Pluto looks around for the bag, and it's not there. He's not looking up because he doesn't expect it to be up, but he's like looking over the boat side. He's looking around, and then he'll see you guys in the other boat, and then he'll point at you guys, and then in that instant, I need you both to make strength checks as a large bump comes from the bottom of the boat. I need you guys to make strength saving throws to make sure you stay inside the boat.
Oh, nope. Silva checked out. He was like, nope, not today.
Not today. I got a 13 on that strength saving. I have no strength modifier.
Hey, Silva, can you roll a strength saving throw?
All right, I think I kind of missed a lot. My internet died.
Strength saving throw to stay inside the boat. It's got a giant charge from the bottom.
Well, we don't know if it is a shark. Yeah.
It charged from the bottom.
Bluto pointed at us. I'm suspecting Bluto's.
All right, just catch me up on the girl going 20 feet in the air.
I was able to persuade her to not scream, and so I'm gently pushing her. Now I'm flying at full speed with her in the sack, and I told her to be quiet, and she was like, okay. So
okay, continue.
I'm flying towards them. By the way, I'm saying this. I'm flying towards them at full speed.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
13.
You both
got 13s.
The boat is flipped as you guys aren't ready for it, and just this heavy creature flips it, and you guys are both half in the water as you guys are able to use the boat as a float as it's upside down and it has the air pocket, and you're trying to crawl back up on it. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Can I roll dexterity? Initiative. 13.
Sorry, I always forget this. What do you add to your initiative?
Dexterity.
Dexterity? Okay, I got 19.
18.
Alright, so Wizard goes first.
Okay, so am I within 60 feet of them now?
No. You would have to double move. So you're 400 feet out. So if you want to double move, how fast does the broom move? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think it moves 100.
90 feet.
90 feet?
I remember because if I used it, I could potentially get like 190 feet out of it. Insane.
Okay, so
I don't think it's that high. I think it's like 40 feet, and then because of your cunning action, it's like really good. Because
my cunning action is
the broom can for sure move really far.
The broom moves like 100 feet or like something like.
It moves 50 feet because if you double move, it's 100 feet. So you have to spend 40 of your turns. No, if you spend
no.
So you can get in because it's your 400 feet out. So if you want to get her back to shore immediately, you can. If you have spell range, you can hit her. You can hit the whatever or attempt to hit whatever you want to hit.
Well, yeah, I can do that in one turn, right? Because I double move 100 feet.
And you still have your actions, so you can still shoot spells.
Okay. So, so can I shoot a spell at them now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see the shark creature.
Can I yell at them to grab hands?
What?
Are they close enough to grab hands, Salazar and Silva?
Yeah, they're both on the boat, but you're not within 60 feet if you want to try and levitate them.
Oh, so I can't cast a spell on them.
It's out of your range.
Okay. Well then.
Oh.
So let me see if there's any just generally good spell to cast at something.
You can try to cast it at the shark.
I have my.
He
I guess.
can't see the shark.
Yeah. So I guess I don't have anything to cast on.
And again, we don't know if it is a shark.
You can save your action.
Sure.
Yeah.
If something
can
comes
use
into
it.
range, you can prep a spell.
Okay.
But it has to be within range. It's your turn, Rogue.
Okay.
I mean,
on
Cleric.
us.
It's the Cleric's turn.
How far away from the shore?
You are 120, but swimming would be hard because you're wearing heavy armor.
All right. And we don't know where this thing's at.
Or how deep this lake is.
All right.
Quite a pickle.
Cool. So we are in quite the predicament. All right. I guess I will save my action too. And I will just say, well, this is kind of a situation we're in. I guess we're on the boat, so we do our best to start kicking.
Rogue, it's your turn.
Rogue is my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay,
we can
so-
climb on top of the boat. It may be flipped, but we don't have to be half on, half off.
Well, yeah, I'd like to use my movement
If
to
you
like
want to,
see
I
if I
mean,
could.
I never said that you couldn't.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave half my body in the water. I'm climbing on the boat.
I need you to roll strength
It's-
to pull yourself out.
16.
You kick and you push and get up there.
Nice.
Can I
And
roll dexterity to pull myself up?
Screw that. I pull you up.
Oh, that's true. With advantage or something, or just
Bah.
have him pull.
He can give you advantage if you want to roll strength. With advantage.
With advantage. Oh, those 2 decent rolls. Yeah, that's just a straight up 16.
You're on top of the boat.
So, excuse me if this is. I would like to science my way through this. I have poison spray, and I imagine that's chlorine gas. Chlorine meets water, it creates acid, hydrochloric acid. So, if I were to stick my hand like right above the water and poison spray into the water, could I turn the water into my immediate acid?
Sure. What's
Nice.
the damage on poison spray?
1d12.
Do I have to make a save or no?
What do you mean?
Uh,
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Oh, I think there was
so
a constitution.
this
thing.
is what's gonna pop out of the water
Oh
and
god.
attempt to tackle. How big is it? Oh, it'll tackle both of you. No problemo.
Oh god. Wait, I thought. Wait, did I use that all of my turn?
Yeah. You can't really use
Did I
your
do any
movement.
damage to it?
You can't really use your movement. Yeah, you'll
We don't
do
need.
damage.
It's not like we need our movement anyway. We're stuck on a 1 foot.
This thing is gonna come
1 foot.
out and try to tackle you.
All right,
Oh,
let's see him real quick.
God, it's a sentient being.
Wait a minute. That's humanoidish.
It is humanoid.
It's a monstrosity.
Perfect.
Ew.
It does not. A
Uh,
hold person won't work on it.
Why not?
It's not
It's
a.
fishy.
It's not a humanoid.
It's pretty humanoid.
It's not a humanoid.
I mean, it's got arms.
That thing's very
It's
large.
like an eel
when
with
when
arms.
it's large, that means it takes up a 10 by 10 square. That thing's huge.
Yeah. What is it officially like large?
Yeah.
So
A merfolk is considered a humanoid.
so
So
can I change the?
I need.
Did I do any
Dexterity saving throws
Okay.
before you get tackled into the water?
from both of us? So I didn't do any damage to this thing. Just
Yeah. Roll the d12.
D12. Can it be acid damage?
Yeah.
9. I don't know. I'm testing things out.
Alright.
Sizzling.
Show me
Trying to
those
get creative
dexterity
with it.
saving throws.
All right.
12.
Dexterity, just raw dexterity. So saving throw. Oh, good. I got a proficiency that is 16.
16. You're able to duck down, but the Dragonborn, head on, poof, tackles you, and he is going to bite your shoulder, just right between your neck. Just
I
Ow.
give out a draconic scream.
and you're as he tries to bite down, your scales just like reflect any teeth that try to pierce it. And it's now the wizard's turn.
Can I get within casting range, within 60 feet of them?
Yeah, if you move 100 feet, yeah, you're in casting range, but right now the cleric is grappled with the Murrow.
With my saved action, can I do something?
You gotta, if you're saving an action, yeah, you can hop in right when the Murrow tackles you, so before the wizard acts. So right now
Okay.
you're grappled in the water. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm grappled in the water?
Yeah, you fell into the water.
Can I scream at him quickly, grab the, ditch the thing and grab the rogue's hand?
Roll perception.
Me?
Not you.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, you want to grab my hand?
17.
I want him to grab your hand.
Oh.
You'll hear the person. You'll hear the wizard yell at you to grab the rogue's hand.
And I said, ditch the thing.
What am I
How's he gonna
ditching?
do that?
Wait, you can reach
monster
down.
on you right now. No, he's in the water and
Yeah,
he's
and
grabbing.
you're-
Like, oh, you want me to pick him up?
I want you both to grab hands,
Done.
and
I'll
you
go-
to sh-
I'll
and,
trust
and you to
Okay.
shake him off.
Okay, so do you want to try to stick out your hands, cleric, or what do you want to do?
Has the cleric shaken this guy off?
It's the
'Cause it
cleric's
was-
turn. Go ahead.
Wait. So, no, I've not shaken this guy off. So grabbing his hand, I'll probably just pull him down with me.
No, well, that's not the plan. I don't want you to pull him in with you.
Okay, what do you want to do, cleric?
All right, I will.
Wait, did I
I'm pretty
use
sure
my
I got a
turn?
spell somewhere.
It's
in
not
here.
your turn yet, wizard.
Oh, can I use my breath?
Point
weapon.
blank.
Point blank breath weapon to see if I can't get him off of me and then grab the dude's hand?
Roll double damage. He critically failed.
Really? I don't have to roll a.
It's point
Attack
blank.
roll?
It's not an attack roll. It's a saving throw.
Oh.
So when you blast him with this icy cone, this creature isn't expecting this, and you're in the water, so it's just a section.
Hydrochloric acid can't really freeze, but that's
Well, I mean, it got dispersed. It's not like it's gonna be
that's true.
a giant, large creature disperses that much water. It's gonna be sucked up. It's not like you produce that a lot.
Well, it was a
I did
clever-
16 damage.
funny.
A large cone of water just instantly freezes as the Murrow is trapped in the ice, and you're kind of in its icy grip.
Well, good thing you
So
didn't
I'm
try to hold
still
my
grappled.
hand.
Yeah, but you're on the upper section of the water as the ice is floating now, as you created some iceberg.
Great. By grappled, does that mean he just has his teeth sunken into my arm, or is he holding
His
me?
arms are around you.
Great.
Wizard.
I have no idea what your image of this is, because for all I know, he's just got one arm on me, or is he hugging me?
He's hugging you.
Oh, he's hugging me. Great.
I feel I'm
Could he slip out?
imagining his tail wrapped around.
Slip
or-
out because they're in the water. If he was lifted upwards,
What?
If the Dragonborn was lifted upwards, would he be able to slip out of his grasp?
If the force is strong enough,
Okay. How heavy are you, Dragonborn?
I am 263 pounds.
That should work. How heavy are you, you're definitely not over 240 pounds.
Yeah, I'm
You're a skinny lad.
140.
Well,
So can-
that's you're not taking into account heavy gear. He has heavy armor.
So wait, how heavy are you, Rogue?
I'm 140 and I'm wearing light armor.
So even with armor, there's still 150 pounds left of
Well,
weight.
you gotta think. So heavy armor is 30 pounds. He has a shield. He has a mace.
Right.
He has his gear.
We're
wet.
right at the limit. We're
They're
right
both
Is
at
it
wet.
yes or is it yes or no?
we're right at 500 pounds pretty much.
So what are you again, Silverlissum?
You mean where am I?
What's your weight?
263.
263 plus your armor. That's 3. Plus your mace. That's like 15. Or 10. Plus your gear. Yeah, you guys are right on the cusp.
So if you two can touch hands, I'm gonna cast levitate on you both.
You're within range right now.
I grab his
what-
hand.
What levitate does is I can cast it on a target, and I'm gonna target you both.
Rogue, are
with
you
those hands.
are you gonna grab his hand?
I reach out my hand,
Yeah,
grab my
grab his
hand,
hand.
Rose.
I
All
guess I imagine I heard him too.
All right, I cast, and they are levitated up 20
Okay.
feet in the air.
The rogue is in the air, holding the hand of the cleric, but the cleric is still locked in the grip of the Muro because the levitate's not like fast enough to rip him from the grasp. But you are, if the Muro wasn't there, he would be flying.
All right. Okay. Let's see what else I can do.
It's your turn. Grayson.
My turn?
Yeah.
You're kind of cutting out.
It's your turn.
All right, let me check on something. I'm going to cast Firebolt on the Muro, his lower half.
Mhm.
Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because that'll melt him. Unless you can like strength saving throw him. Could I like point blank magic missile him in the... Do.
Yeah, roll the damage.
All right. 4d4
I'll trust you.
or 3.
I'll trust that you won't
D4.
destroy me.
8. It's not a lot.
Did you add the +1 to every d4?
Oh no. So in that case, it's
11.
11.
He's definitely for sure bloodied as you just these forces of energy just poof poof poof.
They all look like
creature
shards.
in the head.
They all look like colorful shards of glass.
And it's your turn, Jeremy.
It's my turn?
Wiggle it out of there.
Yeah, can I like strength? Try to wiggle out.
Break his grasp. Yeah. Roll.
18.
18. You escape from his grasp, cracking the glass of the ice and just breaking free as you're just slowly floating up. What would you like to do?
Oh, we're floating up now?
Yeah, you have an attack roll if you want. If you want to pull out a weapon and just bonk him right on the head.
Yeah, let's just do that.
On our
Why
way
not?
up.
Just trying to see what happens.
This is so like underwhelming and that where she just like hits him on the head on her way up, propelling us.
How come I roll a nat 20 on a practice roll?
Oh my goodness, I've done that so many times.
Does 10 hit?
No.
Oh.
You bonk him on his head, but it doesn't seem to have any effect as you just kind of like
he just
watch
bobs
her
up
out.
and down.
He's just like, ugh. And so he'll swim down, and then he'll
Whatever.
pop back out and try to get like a swimming leap out and try to grab you. He wants to bring you guys
Are
down.
we the full 20 feet up?
No, not by now. No, you guys aren't up. The 20 feet
Wait.
yet.
What? They rise vertically 20 feet. It doesn't say that it takes a
Well,
duration to get
is
there.
it instantaneous though? Look at the spell's effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's concentration, but I don't know because I don't know if we're gonna play it as it was slowly because you did it slowly with the woman, the girl.
yeah.
I
So
can
should
control it, I
we?
think.
But can you?
Let's just say it's slow.
I feel like he
I
would
mean,
be able
I'll-
to control his own spell.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, do whatever you want.
Are you bitter?
No, go ahead. I guess they just get eaten and we all die.
Oh my gosh.
You sound
I wanna
bitter.
fight this thing.
Or he jumped out. All right.
No,
let's just
honestly,
see what happens.
I guess I just don't know how it works. So, however you think it works.
Gentry, stop being bitter.
I'm not being bitter. I'm saying I don't know how it works.
Oh my god.
I don't know how it works. I'm
I don't think-
looking.
I don't think there's a full like.
All it says
There's
is
a way
that when
to
you
respond
cast
to
it, they
either.
rise vertically up 20 feet.
Can a Murrow even jump 20 feet?
Let's see. What's his flying speed?
Yeah. This Murrow actually gains the gift of flight and eats you both.
Let's
Silver-
see. Let's say he
um,
swims down 20 feet. And he swims up 20 feet with 20 feet of speed in the water. Give him that jump.
Let's
Probably not.
break out some trigonometry here.
I don't think he
Probably.
could.
I'll roll an attack with disadvantage
Huh?
as he tries to like claw you. He won't bite you.
Wait, which
He'll
one?
just
is-
try to. He'll just do
is he
some
clawing?
lasting damage to you.
Which one is he? Clawing?
The cleric, because the rogue is the one who's floating.
I'm like upside down because he's so
Yeah.
heavy and my feet
I
are flying.
Literally want to
into the
say,
air.
nice job. Rose.
Does 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. So he'll just kind of float. He'll fly up harmlessly. Ah! Try to hit you and miss, and just fall back down like a flopping fish.
I'm gonna say my heart skipped 8 beats.
I think you're dead now.
Your heart stops for like 8 seconds.
And
All right.
you guys are floating.
Do we make it back to the land? That's all.
Who's
that
Yeah.
matters.
So
Wait, no. I wanna. What is the Are we still in combat?
If you want to be, the thing is not.
I
The
wanna
thing's
see
just kind
what-
of circling you guys.
I want to see what Blue
So with
was doing.
levitate, it
It
says
looked
that
like he was controlling this thing.
I
pointing
can.
at us? Oh, what?
So what I'm gonna do, since they're up in the air, I'm gonna drop off the little girl at the shore. I'm gonna tell her I'll be.
Keep her in the
literally right
sack.
Yeah,
Keep her
I'm
in
gonna
the sack, just
I'm
keep her
gonna
in the
keep her
sack.
in the sack. I'm gonna say I'm literally going to be back in 2 seconds. I have to save my friends. I'm gonna put her at a safe distance
Aw.
on the shore just in case that is my acquaintances. And I'm gonna go back and gently push them along until we all get to the shore.
Do.
Wait, no. I want to see what Pluto's doing on our way out.
Ludo's just watching
What's
you guys.
he watching us?
Yeah, he was just
What is
watching
he-
this whole ordeal.
He pointed at us, and then the Murrow attacked us. I feel like he had a connection to him.
Maybe.
Did
Possibly.
he see
there
that?
anything I can
Did he see that we took the
roll it?
girl?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
he's just
yell.
watching.
Well, he suspected that we took the girl. but-
Blinsky wants to know if you're all right.
No
No, but
response.
did he know that we took the girl?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
Well, he saw that the girl was gone, and then some. So I'm sure he thinks we took the girl.
All right.
So he knows the girl's gone, definitely.
Cause and effect.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so are we all
I
back
wanna
on
finish
shore?
off this Murrow.
Yep.
I really don't want to.
I think
Okay,
we'll call
I'm-
a session there.
Ah, dang it.
I let the girl out of the sack. All right, that's the last move. I feel bad. I don't want to leave her there.
It's a small
Well,
Vistani girl.
All right, and I guess I will talk to